And Circa and Howard taking 2. Kramer running the show, though, back out. It's a Gold Cup 1, Gold Cup 2. Got to go Kramer, Howard. 1-2 back to the line. Kramer girls doing that ladies league out here at SeaTac. I mean, getting a whole new group of ladies going these days, so good stuff going on. 21-30 ladies downtown. Big swoop out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Clawhold, Matt, Dakota, Hernandez, and Kelson coming down the 2 straight. Looking for 2 riders to get in the mix right now with the 13-16, getting it done 1-2. McKelson on the top spot. Unleashed Colors out of Eugene, Oregon. Coming down the 3 straight, bringing them into that last turn, looking for that 2 spot. Got to be Killer K. Clawhold. Clawhold looking for the 2, trying to lock it in. Pont Colors trying to ramp it up down the last straightaway. Dakota not going to make it happen. We'll take 2 back to the stripe out of Moto 13. 14 from Moto Now Hill. Lavish Anderson coming down the second straightaway. Who's got the top spot? Jammin' Jen Hill. Brody's Bricks in and out of the second turn. Tapatio trying to heat things up on that 2 spot with the 4 bike. Lavish coming down the third straightaway. 36-40 Lady Cruisers now. Anderson still getting locked in on that 2, but it's all Hill on the top spot. Idaho representing 1 and 3. Oregon on the 2 or on the 3 spot, and as they come back around. 41-45 ladies now coming into that second turn. Melanie, Jackie, Kate in and out of the second turn. Going to be Cat on the top spot. Barry coming back down that third straightaway. Orion working on the 2 as we head down to it. Melanie on that 3 spot as we keep things going on. Back to us. Orion going to get the 2 spot. I saw Blue earlier, man. Blue, where you at? My Blue, you're my boy. Kramer, Stewart. Odeshuk coming back down with Roberts down through that 3 straight. Looking for the tops. Oh, Kramer going down. Oh, man. That's not the way she wanted to start the day out, that's for sure. They've been battling it out all weekend long, coming back down to it, looking for that top spot. Going to go Stewart. Stewart going to bring this one back around. Where you at, SeaTac for Kramer? Come on, let's give her some love. Got a flat tire, bent wheel. It's all right. We'll get her dialed back in. That's what it was. Low tire. She probably went into that first turn hot and got a little loose. Anderson, Volker, James Hartnett. 700 cruisers, little dudes, big wheels. Here we go. Down the 2 straightaway. The trash man, he's back out there again, the 4-year-old. All the big wheels, but it's all the 215 bike out front. Jordan James down the third straightaway. Deer Park Mafia keeping things locked in. Bring this one back around. Yeah, trash man, he's been getting faster all weekend long. Bring him in and out of the second turn. Come back out. It's a 215 bike out front of James. James on the top spot. He's coming back around. Hartnett on the 2. Volker still getting it going on. Oh, little stall out for Volker. The trash man goes down. He's back up, though, making the scramble. Go, trash man, go. Cromer, Hartnett, DeSummer, Teach, Gardner, Tingy, Chakubiak coming out of the last turn. Hopefully the trash can doesn't get in the way. We'll come in out of the last turn, last straightaway. He takes the inside. He knows where to go. He takes the inside lane coming back at us. Still got this one going on with the 2, 4, and the R bike, 1, 2, and 3. How about Teach, Cromer, Hartnett getting it done top spots. Curtis, Monet, Emery, Weiss, Barry, Cooley, McPeak out of the last turn. Emery running the top spot. He's getting this one wrapped up back to the line. Going to go Curtis, Cheddar Bear, B-Bike coming across. For the 3 of Barry. Gold Cup champ in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway, got to be Gran Torino on the top spot. Victorino going down the third straightaway. Barry, Rock, Gray, Zamora. Nemesis coming in and out of the last straightaway. Got 2, 3 riders going on with this one. Coming back down the line. Gray going to get that 2 spot locked in with the 37. Zamora picks up the 3 as they come back through. Moto number 20, 21's your moto now. 11-year-old cruisers heading into turn number 2. Big group coming in. Top 4 moving out as they go in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Oh, they're slicing, they're dicing. Everybody's shopping on a Sunday funny. The titles are up for grabs. Here we go out of the last turn. Who's got the top spot locked in with a 2 bike? A Sinsel. Sinsel going to get it. 22-13 and the 1 bike. 32. 32 bike. Tar, Evans, Gray, Doss, Victorino, Del Sommer, Van Etten, and more. Ramp this one up out of the last turn. Wonton Tar Nation getting it done out front. Got to go Gray. Gray picking it up for the 2. How about the 12 and your 3? Victorino and Asamer round out your top 4. Out of Moto 22, 12-year-old cruisers, 13 cruisers now taking the high road. Definitely paying off as they head down the 2 straightaway. Locking in the top spot on the Fitty bike in and out of that second turn. Going to go Root coming down the 3rd straight. Got this one rolling on back as the Hanky on the 2. Jack Attack driving this one down the 3rd straight. Got 3 riders moving out. Got that 3rd spot locked in right now. Trying to get it ramped up back down the last straightaway at the 6 bike. Got to be McPeak picking up the 3. Out of Moto 23, down rider getting back up a little on the front straightaway. Some love, give him some love. Got one coming in and out of that second turn now. 5 bike on the top spot. Got to go Tar in and out of that second turn down the 3 straightaway. Lish, Desamer, Kershaw, Williams, Guevara. Down through the 3 straight into that last turn. Top 3 moving on. 14-year-old cruisers coming back at us. Looking for the 2 bike. How about 5, 1, and the 12 coming back at us. Heights, Servatius, Nichols, and Halls down the 3rd straightaway. The Road Runner, Nichols on the top spot. SeaTac jersey coming in hot right there. A Height, 3 wide on the way out. Here we go, taking 2 back on line. 2 in the National 96 bike. Servatius, Height going to get it done 1 and 2 as they come out of Moto 25, 26 your Moto. Skillet's getting hot early on a Sunday fun day. Woo, nice save right there in the Gold Cup 3. Rocho Weiss coming in and out of the second turn down the 3rd straightaway. Got Rue. Oh, a little bit of get off. Nice save. Another nice save right there. Ryan the Lion. Woo, rodeoed it out. Says, all right, I'll just slow it down there. Desamer going to get it going back to the line. Weiss for the 2.
I pushed somebody onto pro.
Coming back on the line, we're going to go Beal, the NAG 7-9 bike. And Plata. Holzman, Ogle, Ekman, yeah, Van Ogie getting it done, bringing this one back through. Last straightaway, looking smooth, back to the line. Going to go Holtz for the 2 and Ekman for that 3 spot. This way comes back at me on a Moto 28, 29. Ooh, banging bars in that first turn. Bump and run coming down the 2 straightaway. F-bike, Woody trying to crank it up now, trying to look for a top spot, but the Gold Cup champ bringing it back around. Thigpen's got this one locked in down the 3rd straightaway. Wood, Smith, Grenier, Gibb, and Hansen working it out of the last turn, last straight. Everybody's charging hard. Top 3 moving on. Coming back to 7 bike. Grenier going to look for that 2-spot Wood on the 3. Out of Moto 29, 30's your Moto. Charging out of the first turn. A's is Bushnell. Slota. Barry, Rivera, Cohen, Jacobiak, Jackson the 3rd, in and out of the second turn. Got a hot lap going on with the 63 bike of Cohen out front. Coming down the 3 straightaway, trying to get this one ramped up into that last turn. Still has the lead going on. Big swing from the backside of the 4 bike. Jacobiak coming back at us, looking for the 2. 10 bike going to pick up that 3, Slota, and the 5. Howard, Asquin, 15 bike. I missed the 1. 46 of 50 cruisers. They come out on the last turn, wrapping this one up. Rock and Ray Hudson looking smooth. All stealthed out today. Rock and Ray back to the line. I like it. Coming back to the stripe. We're going to go with the 12. A Circle will pick up that 2 spot. Now to Moto 31, 32 Shimono. Getting styly out front now. Hood, Lindbergh, Payne, Miller, Saban, Payne, Cummins, Nelson in and out of the second turn. 3rd straightaway. Cummins, Nelson go 1-2 down that third straight. Top four moving on. Hood's trying to ramp things up down the three straightaway. Looking forward in that last turn. A little peek over the shoulder from the three rider. Coming back through 12 bike of Miller. Miller picking it up for the three. Back to the line with the 18. The Saban rounding out your top four. Hood, you need to get the right number on. Hood, you should have a 20 on your bike. Anselmo, Sanders, Matoni, Rojas, and Albright. Got to be Matoni, Albright on the 1-2 in and out of the last turn, cranking it up. That's the way the boys are going to bring this one back to the stripe, taking two to the line. Matoni, Albright going to crank it back to the stripe. Out of Moto 33, 34 is your Moto 61 to 65 cruisers, old tykes, big bikes, getting loose. Well, Garcher bringing this one into that second turn. Guy still thinks he's out there riding moto like he was 20. Coming back at us, Gervin Gamble, Altnor, Simmons, and Garcher running the top spots as they come back through that three straightaway. Good to see Gamble in the house as well as he come on back at us last straight, coming back down to it. Going to be the 24 bike on the top spot of Simmons. Garcher, 1 and 2, back to the line. Yeah, Gamble, you still got it, man. It's all good. Bop.
Sir, thank you.
Good to see you, buddy.
Thank you very much.
Richards, Mundell, Bushnell coming down the third straightaway. The oldest tykes on the biggest bikes as they get this one rolling on out of the last turn. The Bionic Man, Bushnell, out front. 71 years young. These guys still airing it out a little bit, all that good stuff. They'll bring this one back through. Yeah, Mr. Garcher, I saw you, buddy. Little tykes, 500 novice. Here we go. 5-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 3-year-olds out on the track. Oh, yeah, here we go. Tar, Rapp, Hammond, Howard, Colwell, and Moreland rolling into turn number 2 with the 463 bike. Tar, the 3-year-old leading the charge right now. Where are you guys at, SeaTac? Let's make some noise coming down the third straightaway. The Rhino, 3 years young, running the top spot. Here we go into that last turn. Rapp, Hammond, Howard, Colwell, Moreland. Little guys getting it done, looking for the front line run, though. 3 years young. Oh, yeah, he aired it out, and all of it, man. Believe that. This guy's no joke. Look at him, man. He's ready for the Supercross hill already, man. Howard going to pick up the 2. Tell you what, some good stuff. Yang, McLean, Myrick, Dent, and Volker out of the first turn, second straight. Look at these guys, man, standing up on the pedals. 5 and 4-year-olds ramping it up in and out of the second turn, shopping, doing some lines for. Got the quick lines going on down through that third straight. Look, they're 3 wide now going down the 3 straightaway. It's anybody's game with these guys. 500 novice. Gotta love it going into the last turn. This is what it's all about. Oh, switching high-low from the backside. Come back down to it. Who's going to get the 2 spot? Back to the stripe. We're going to go Dent on the top spot, the 181, Yang on the 2. I'm talking battle royale going on with these guys, man. Owens, Carlock, Williams, 10. Hey, man, titles are on the line. Plates are up for grabs, man. They're getting in the game today. Everybody ate their Pop-Tarts early this morning. They're all fired up and ready to go. In and out of turn number 2. Kimmy Tan on the top spot, running down the third straightaway. How about Owens, Carlock, Williams working this one out. But it's all Tan on the top spot, down the 3 straight into that last turn. Out of Spokane, Washington coming back through. Bringing this one back to the line. Top 2 moving on straight to that main event as they come back to the stripe. The 582 and the 187 bike. Cool running's going to go Owens. Owens picking up the 2 out of Moto 38. All right, there's our national anthem singer coming down the 3 straightaway today. She says she picks up a big win today. She's moving up in class to intermediate, so we'll hope for the best for her all day long. It looks like she's got a pretty solid start for the afternoon as we come on down the last straightaway. It's going to be McLaren on the top spot. Back to the line. Carlock for the 2 as we come on back home out of Moto 39. 40 Shimoto. In and out of that second turn. Third straightaway. Rasser. Joachim and Jensen coming in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Who's got the horsepower to keep things going on? Total points. Low point. Going to win the main event. Shopping out of the last turn, looking for a top spot, trying to get things nice and low for all the dough. Maverick coming back through, going to get the ace on the first go-around. Going to go Jensen for the 2. Sonic, Resser going to get that 3 spot coming back through. Moto 40. 41's your moto now. McLean, Kusick, and Johnson in and out of the second turn with the 47 bike out front. Hall and Harley. McLean on the top spot. She's got this one locked up down that 3 straightaway. Barefoot Johnson, AC coming down the 3 straightaway. B-side bikes out of Olympia, Washington. Rolling through the last turn, last straightaway, back at us. Moto 41 on track as we come back through. Still your 47 bike on the top spot. Hall and Harley McLean back to the line. Should get it wrapped up right there. Looking for Barefoot Johnson and Kusick on the 3. Hill, Beardsley, Ladder, Cuthbertson, Dominguez in and out of the second turn, third straightaway, 33 in the 9 bike, running the top spot. The Duck Master trying to get it going on down through that third straightaway. Oh, got company coming though. Dominic trying to get things going in the last turn, making a pass there. Oh, here we go on the way back out. Last straight action coming back through. Beardsley rolling on the top spot. Cuthbertson looking for the 2 out of Moto 42. Your novice into the second turn on the 124 bike out front. Aparicio coming down the third straightaway. 61 bike looking for the 2 spot. The Tornado bombing coming down the third straight. Got room for 4 to move out as they get things locked into that last turn. 4 spot could be up for grabs. Who's got the horsepower? Who juiced up in the morning? Coming back to is going to go Bell. Bell getting on the 3. Back to the line with the 152 bike. A Fisher for the 4. Hennings, Chirinos, Harris, Bays, and Novak down that third straight. Room for 2. 14-year-old novice riders out of the last turn. Maybe a 2 spot up for grabs. We'll see who's got the horsepower to come back around. Caden on the top spot. 2 spot, sneak attack, trying to get things going on. Boom, back to the line with 126. Payne, Vela, Lamont, and Jones in and out of the second turn, third straight. Trying to keep the door closed up tight for that top spot. 16-year-old novice riders. Left the door wide open, though, in the last turn as we come back around. Jones taking over that top spot back. 272 says not so fast. The Loganator back to the line. They'll battle that one out all day. Nice little swoop on the low side. Shows the wheel. Can't quite seal the deal. Coming back around. Muller looking for that top spot. Rios on the 2 down the third straightaway. Cooper is coming down the line into that last turn, trying to take over one more time, switching it up again as they come back through. Last straight action coming back home. It's the 85 bike. Muller back to the stripe. Rios for the 2. Zoe going to get that 3. 26-35 novice riders now. Burkhart, Castle, Stevens, Strobe, Hayes, Nichols, Adalki down the second straight. M&M Colors looking for that top spot. Cranking hard in and out of the second turn on the 566 bike. It's all Nichols. Down the third straightaway, everybody's trying to hang tight on this one. Stroh looking for the 2 spot. Down the third straight into that last turn. 26-35 Navi's coming back at us. Going to get it wrapped up right now. Taking top 3, moving on to that main event. Downrider back up. Make some noise on the way back through with the 137 bike. Burkhart will get that 3. Nice moves downtown, looking for a top spot. Volker, Owens, France, Carlock, Burns, Hopkins, Siemens coming down the 2 straightaway. 522 bike out front. Carlock been running the front line with this group all weekend long. Looks like he's going to start off the Sunday fun day in just the same way as he go down the 3rd straightaway. Owens picks it up for the 2. Look for one more to get in the game with them on the way back out. We'll see what happens. Shows a wheel down low. Can we seal the deal on the last straightaway? 244 is going to crank it up a little bit more. Burns will get that 3. Back at us out of Moto 48, 49 Shimano now, 46-50 Navi's now coming in that second turn. There's the 356 bike making a pass on the 251. Gibbs back to the 2, but Gibbs is on the gas going down the 3 straightaway, looking for a pass on the way back around. Last turn coming back through. Christopherson, Armbruster, Asquin trying to make it happen. 356 bike, a Weaver on the top spot. Weaver, Gibbs, 1-2 back to the line with a 98 bike. Armbruster going to get the 3. 51-55 novice riders now. Bailey, Manson, Guptill, Robert Spencer, Savadius, Jensen in on the second turn. 287 bike on the top spot. Bailey got a good run going down the 3rd straightaway. Cool stop. Coming into that last turn, looking for a couple more to move on with them. A little single file drive on the way back out. Last straightaway. 51-55 novice riders back to the line with the 184 bike. Roberts will pick up the 2 and the 915. Spencer gets the 3. Another big group of 5-year-old intermediates on a Sunday fun day. 14 riders in this class, 2 riders in the main event. 5-year-olds, 4-year-olds in the group right now. So heading out of that second turn down the 3rd straightaway. 93, 56 in the 83 bike working this one out. Kenny, Engel, Smith working it out down that 3rd straightaway. Cromer trying to get in the game with Tingy, Bird, Bob. Oh, last one on the way back out. Last straightaway coming back through. Who's got the top spot? Going to go Ingle Smith. Smith back to the line on the 93 bike. The 83 bike going to go Kenny. Will pick it up for the 2. Take the first couple into the group and get things locked in on the next group. Coming back around, Cohen, Colwell, Tanakas, Evans, Warren, Dysick, Cedic in and out of the second turn down the third straightaway. Got to be Sawyer. Dysick on the top spot on the Wee race team coming down the third straight. Keeping things checked out right now into that last turn. 52 Samoto, 5 and under intermediates. 2 groups today with 14 riders, taking 8 to a main event. We'll see what goes on. 65 bike on Dysick in this first round, coming back through with the 77 bike. Ward to pick up the 2. That's the way to go down right there, Automoto 52. Another drive into the second turn, third straightaway, looking for 2 more riders in the main event. 6-year-old intermediates, Linder, Trossel, Ogden, Huke, and Novak. Manson and France down the third straight, looking for a pair, moving on. We'll see what happens on the way back through the last turn. Last straightaway coming back to me. Going to be a 138 bike on the top spot now. Nowak back to the line in the 76. Novak, 76. 2-car pile up downtown. We'll get those riders checked out right away. Maitland, Sistma working it out. France, Wilkinson, McLean, Moreland, Burgess, 186-39 bike, trying to charge hard down that third straightaway. Ryder, Sistma getting things locked in down the 3 straight into that last turn. Let's see what happens all the way back out. Round they go on the outside, coming back through. The 186 still working the top spot. Back down that last straightaway looking for the 35 bike. Wilkinson will pick up the 2. Downriders getting back up over there, giving some love on the way home. Yeah, Brody France, bring him back. 990 bike coming down the last straightaway. Branson Burgess coming back through. You got it, Brody. That's heated up again. 7-year-old intermediates. Tamburo, Reyes, Bianco Fiore, Thomas, Hennings, and Nelson out of the first turn down the second straightaway. 7-year-old intermediates. Yeah, Brody, bring them home. It's all good, Brody. You get back in that next one, man. Coming back down to it. Dean Thomas on the top spot. Coming down the third straightaway and looking for 2 riders in a semi-main event. 23 riders in this group today as they come back through. Last turn, 2 spot, looking pretty solid right now with the 111 bike out front. Coming back down to me. Going to go with the 108 bike. Bianco Fiore coming back through on the 2. At a moto 55. 56 is your moto now. Cavallini, Higginbotham, Zane, Curtis, Anderson, Schmedding coming down the 2 straightaway. Got the top spot locked in. Got to be Leo Zhang. Zhang in and out of that second turn coming through. Nice little pass on the side right there. The 133 bike of Curtis. Curtis coming in hot down the third straightaway. The Lost Dog Anderson. Though Anderson coming right back to him down the 3 straightaway. Get things going on. Oh, makes a nice pass around the outside. Coming back through the last turn. The Lost Dog Anderson looking for the 2. Zhang on the top spot as they go at a moto 56 straight to a semi-main event. Cycle therapy down the 2 straightaway. Got to be Cohen, Jensen, Gillespie, Finney, Cruz, and Gillian in on the second turn. Looking for a 2 spot. Coming in hot on the low side, the 185 bike of Jensen. Jensen trying to make it happen, but Cruz going to try to ramp things up down the 3rd straightaway. Cruz hitting a little extra backside on this one. Got it locked up with Cohen on the top spot out of the last turn on the 75 bike. Back through 57 in the Gold Cup 2. How about Cohen and Cruz out of Moto 57 taking the transfers straight to a semi-main event. 7-year-old intermediates, 2 to a semi now. Myrick, Denton, Garling, Turner, Moore. Cranking things up going in and out of that second turn. Going to be the 66 bike on the top spot. Turner and the Gold Cup champ. Myrick 1 and 2 down the 3 straight. Bring him into that last turn, taking him back around to that semi-main event. 23 riders in this group. Pretty stacked up today. The Gold Cup champ sitting on the 2 spot right now as we come back down the line. Last straightaway. Turner gets it done out front. The legend Myrick on the 2. Wants to keep that number 1 plate for another year. Hopefully he's got the points to get it done. Falk, Maitland, Burns, Bogert, Trossel in and out of the second turn. 54 bike on the top spot down the 3rd straightaway. And Whitaker Falk, Bike Master colors. Keeps things charged up down through that third straight into that last turn. 59 Samoto looking for a little swoop on the low side. Can't quite seal the deal yet and get a wheel in the game. Coming back through 54 and the 59 bike. Burns and Falk 1 and 2. Out of Moto 59, 60s Moto now. Tabor, Gibson, Gibbs, and Dent. Low on the inside. Going to go Charlie Dent. Down low he goes. Gibbs coming down that third straightaway. Vicious. Vinny Gibbs coming down the line. Bring this one in that last turn. Dent on the top spot and they'll ramp it up one more time on the way back through. Oh, throw me a whipper. Styling it out, buddies. I like it. 8-year-old intermediates. They take it upstairs. No, another good battle down the 2 straightaway. 9-year-old intermediates to a semi-main event. Couple extra cranks into turn number 2. Shows a wheel. Oh, coming back down, though. The Terminator. Megas is not so fast, my man. Switching it back up on the inside. Here we go. Got him back. Oh, high-low again. Coming back through. Wood Mangas working this one out all the way back down the last straightaway. 26 Gold Cup 2. Gold Cup 2, 26 out of 61. Woohoo! The titles are up for grabs, man. It's getting heated in the first rounds. I like it. Wilhelm, Castle, Varney, Bianca Fiore, Burkhart. Not playing around at SeaTac on a Sunday fun day coming into that last turn. Here we go. Looking for a 2 spot, and we'll see what goes on. Big high line out of the last turn. Driving it back around. 88 bike on the top spot. Bianca Fiore. Whoa, 339 gets a little extra backside. Burkhart comes in hot for the Deer Park Mafia. Dropped a couple off downtown. We'll get them checked out. In and out of the second turn with Gates coming back through. Down the 3 straightaway, in and out of the second turn. Gates got it locked up with the 15 bike. The Ghost Rider Hansen picking up the pieces out of turn number 1. Making sure everybody's all good. Coming out of the last turn, though, still got this one wrapped up with that Gold Cup 2. Gates on the top. He'll bring it back to the stripe. We're going to go Hansen for your 2. Yeah, give him some love. Give him some love. Tell you what, Jamie, man, this place is on fire on a Sunday, and we're not playing around. We're ready to go. 10-year-old intermediates. Here we go. Hawkins, Holden, Anderson, Clayton, Moore, Waller. Downtown, psychotherapy, where you guys at? Make some noise for your boys. Downtown into turn number 1. They're going to fire things up and get it running out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Let's see if they can keep charge on this one. A little side-by-side going on with them in and out of that second turn. Got to be the 857 bike. 867, the 86 on the 1-2. How about Waller and Hawkins, top spots. They come down Moto 64. The captain's Moto. Bring this one back down to it. In and out of the last turn we go. 10-year-old intermediates. Waller, Hawkins on the 1-2. Holden, Anderson, Clayton, and Moore. You're going to have to work it out in the second round. Rowda, Weir, Anderson, Gilman, Clinton, Robinson. Down through the second straightaway. Who's got the charge? Who's got the top spot locked in? Bike Master looking for the 2 spot, trying to get a wheel in the game in and out of the second turn with a 96 bike. Exit 71. Anderson coming down the third straightaway. Keep things rolling on down the line, bringing it into that last turn. Robinson, Clinton, Gilman, Rowda, and Weir. Still the 96 bike on the top spot. Back to the stripe. And your 75 will pick up the 2 at Gilman. Ooh, dropped one off downtown. We'll get that rider checked out right away. Down the second straightaway. 11-year-old intermediates to a semi-main event. 202 bike getting it done. Eon Pope coming down the third straightaway. Lavish, Hathaway, Anderson, Whitmarsh, and May. Oh, no. Lost one along the way. The lead rider going down. Oh, man. Coming back out. It's 31 bike. Getting this one going on Whitmarsh. Whitmarsh back to the line with the 28. He's back up, though. Give him some love. Give him some love on the way back through. Another one coming our way to a semi-main event. More 11-year-old intermediates. Gold Cup champ trying to get things going on. Wood on the 2-spot. Got company coming. Somebody wants to steal the plate from him. Coming back around. 33 bike on the top spot. Elvis and Cross. The Wolf coming down the 3rd straightaway. Looking for that 2-spot. It's all up for grabs. Booger coming back through. Vernoy, Garber, Wood, De La Torre. Back through the last straightaway. 33 bike on the top spot. Gold Cup champ trying to make it happen. Back to the line. Looked like it was a 119 as we came back through, but we'll double check the video just for you. Stevens, Profit, Dysick, Wood, O'Brien coming down the 3rd straightaway. Got it locked in right there on the last turn. Last straight coming back at us, looking for those top spots. Yo, where you going, bro? Coming back through, 269 bike, going to go with the 83. Profit and Wood will go 1 and 2. Back through the last straightaway, looking for a top spot with the 80 bike. Dickinson, 12-year-old intermediates with the 354. Mason Dickinson, gun and none, 1 and 2 as they come on back home. Williams, Weaver, Brayton, Gothers coming down the 3 straight. Lost another one down in that first turn. It is heated up on a Sunday fun day here in SeaTac, Washington, coming down. Oh, styling him up, bro. I like it, Casey Williams. Coming back to the line. He's going to get it going with the 80 bike. Brayton on the 2. Thirteen-year-old intermediates down the 2 straightaway. Gilman, Hawkins, Winters, Larson, Campbell. Drop this one in and out of that second turn. Who's got the top spot with the 21? The Prodigy, Gilman. Oh, it's heated up down the 3 straightaway. Winters, Campbell trying to find a spot. Let's see what goes into that last turn. Everybody's firing things off right now as they come back through. It's all Gilman on the top spot. Keeps it together all the way back through with the 53 bike. Going to go Campbell for your 2. Automoto 71, 72, Shimoto, Fold, Manchester, Huke, and Mullert. Little side-by-side out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Got to be lucky. Manchester on the top spot, the 80 bike coming down the 2 straight. Out of Tacoma, Washington. He's going to bring this one in and out of the second turn, looking for the lockdown on the 55 bike. Fulton keeping this one locked in down that 3rd straightaway. He's going to bring this one back around into that last turn. Still got these 2 fired off on the way back home. 13-year-old intermediates, nice and smooth down the last straightaway. Manchester, Fulton, 1-2, and they'll get it done right there. Robinson, Parks, Mont, Alexander, and Williams coming down the second straightaway with the 54 bike. Iceberg, Parks on the top spot, keeping things locked up down that 3rd straightaway. Robinson looking for the 2. Mont, Alexander, Williams cranking it up down the 3 straightaway. Single file drive, 73 Zomoto. Still got the top spot locked in with Parks on the 54. He's going to come back through with the 10 bike. Robinson taking it 1 and 2. Automoto 73, 74 Shimoto down the second straight. Been a good race going on with these riders all weekend long as they come in and out of the second turn. Rubik on the top spot. Sampson, Steensland coming down the 3rd straight. Total points. Racing coming back through down the line into that last turn. Rubik out front, back at it again. Out of Bend, Oregon, coming back down the last straightaway. Back to the stripe, ready to go. Steensland on the 2. Sampson on the 3. 84 bike out of the second turn. Cool, Mo D, Winters, Bubble Wrap Stevens, Ooh, Mansfield, Slim Shady, all trying to fire things up and out of the last turn, last straightaway, taking 2 that main event. 84 bike, keeping it smooth. Cool, Mo D, going to go 1. True, and we'll pick up the 2 out of the Moto 75. 17-20 intermediates down the second straightaway, airing it out a little bit, looking smooth out front. Leon, Van Valkenburg, Rapp, Turner, Ortiz out of the second turn. It's all Turner on the top spot, down the 3rd straightaway with the Gold Cup 2. Easton, the Ghost Rap Ninja colors. He's going to bring this one in that last turn. Last straightaway, back out with Turner. Turner on the top spot. Turner will get it done. Back to the line. Turner Rap, 1 and 2. Out of Moto 76. A couple of these guys thought about taking the Pro Set for a second. He was like, nope, not going to do it. Coming in, maybe he's going to save it for the main event. 571 by Hayes for Days coming down the third straightaway. Williams, Drossel, Johnson, Goulden coming back through. Last turn, last straightaway. Whoa, showed him a wheel. Couldn't quite seal the deal, though. 571, though. It's all Hayes out front. Hayes will come back through at the 119. Drossel for the 2. Gold Cup champ coming down the 2 straightaway. Got to be Browning, Williams, Schroeder, Campbell, Jackson. Coming in hot out of the second turn, but he rode the high line down the third straightaway. Going to be Brad Browning. Browning getting things locked up. Wants to keep the plate for another season. He's got company coming, though. Somebody wants to get it from Browning. Campbell. Campbell's going to give him a run for it all day. We'll see if he's got the points to make it happen. Crane, Payne, Curtis, Rios, Larson, Robinson. Dropping into the second turn. 44 bike out front. Sindog, Curtis coming down the third straight. He's going to try to keep this one ramped up. Chaos Crane looking for a 2. Got room for 3 of these guys to go. Oh, banging bars on the way back out. Going to get a little loose, going to get a little sketchy on the way through. 145, and the 82 hold on to it. Another one coming out of the second turn. Helfstetter getting it done on the top spot. Nielsen, Bogart, 56 and over intermediates. Coming down through that third straightaway. 80 is the moto on track as they bring them on back out of the last turn. A 91 bike. Toro Cycling Club coming back through. Going to go Bogart for that 2 spot. Nielsen for the 3. You guys know what time it is. Welcome to the Girls Club. Here we go with the ladies right now. Down the 2 straightaway. Got to be Luo on the top spot. SeaTac jersey. Coming in hot, bringing us one. Look at the smile on her face as she comes in and out of turn number 2. Down the 3 straightaway. Gold Cup 2. How about Robertson Ward in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Keeping things up on this one, bringing them back home in and out of the last turn. They're going to go. It's Luo on the top spot. Out of Bellevue coming down the last straightaway. National Age Group number 4 bike. She's all smiley coming back down the last straightaway. Going to be Roberts on the 2. Ward on the 3. Montgomery, Leonard, Hayner, Almy, Grenier. Coming through the last turn. Going to go Almy on the Bristol, the pistol. On the front line run, coming back through. Looking for that 2 spot. Going to be the 1 bike. Going to go Linder. Reuter, Leram, Guevara, Mendez, and LaSalle out of the second turn. Third straightaway. 2 bike on the top spot. Baby Shark, LaSalle. Keeping things rolling on down that 3 straightaway. Cherry Bomb. Going to go Reuter looking for the 2. Down the 3 straight. Looking for this one into that last turn. Trying to put a wheel in the game on the J bike right now. Slingshot. Going to try to slingshot her way to the finish line. 2 bike gets it done on the top spot. Slingshot. Slingshot gets it at the stripe as they come on back through. Another one coming our way. Momo Montgomery looking for a top spot out of the last turn. She is checking out on this one. See ya coming back down the line. Got to be McGinley looking for the 2 with a 1 bike. How about LaSalle will bring back that 3 for the ladies right there in a moto. 84, 85's your moto. Christensen sitting on the 2 spot as they head in now that second turn down the third straightaway. National Age Group number 11. Big trouble Beck. Beck coming back through. Beck getting it wrapped up on the top spot with Christensen on the 2 out of the last turn. Got room for 1 more to go. Psychotherapy trying to hang tight on this one, but Dr. J trying to knock on the door. Back to the line with the 5 bike. Azus going to hold on for a 3 to the stripe right there out of Moto 85. 86 is your moto into the second turn. Richardson, Elvis Cross, and Montgomery. Coming down the 3 straight into that last turn. 12-year-old ladies on track as they head for home. Last turn coming back through. Tay, Elvis and Cross. Comes up for a top spot. Going to go Montgomery on the 2. Back through. And the K-Bike going to get that 3. Another battle royale with these ladies once again as they go down that third straightaway. It's all McLean. Foudonné, shows her a wheel down low. Can she get her at the stripe? Doesn't quite have the pole coming back to the stripe. And the NAG 14 bike, McGinley will pick up the 3 out of Moto 87. 88 your Moto. 14-year-old ladies on track. Olsen, McCormick, Hopper, Green, Sherman. Coming into turn number 2, the NAG 6 bike, the Mean Machine, Green coming down the 3 straightaway. Sky Sherman working on that 2 spot. Got room for 2 of these ladies moving on. 14-year-old girls coming back through. That's the way it's going to go down right there. NAG 6 in the 4 bike. Green, Sherman, 1 and 2 out of Moto 88. 89, Shimoto coming down the second straightaway. Anderson's on the move right now, trying to find a way into that 2 spot. Let's see what she can put down. High-low. Shows her a wheel. Can she seal the deal down the 3 straightaway? Gallagher, Anderson, side by side as they head for this one on the way back home. Turbo. Royce is getting it done on the top spot. She owns the show, coming back down to it. Gallagher on the 2. Anderson, she had to shut the rocket down. She said she'll make it up in the second go-around, and we'll battle out in the main. Grutzy looking for a way into that second turn, third straightaway. Reese, Creeder, Guile, Antonovich, KO Kid coming down the third straightaway. Antonovich on the top spot. Savage Racing Colors headed for home. Last turn, trying to get a high-low move from the backside. Gold Cup 3, Little Bossy trying to find a way up front, but it's going to be the 1 and the 9, 1 and 2. Antonovich, Guile, top spots. 17-20, ladies in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway, got to be Broyces on the front line. Ron Kramer on the 2, down the third straight. Looking forward to Silva, Howard, Christopherson, Circa. Looking for a 3 spot. Gold Cup plate on the 3 right now. Going to be Payday. Howard trying to hold on to that 3. Back to the line to that main event. That's the way it'll go. Adamoto 91, 92 Shimoto. (21-30), ladies in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway, McKelson on the top spot. Matt Clawhall, Dakota coming down the third straightaway. Killer K locks down that 2 spot as we head for home in and out of the last turn. That's the way it's going to come back at us. Adamoto 92, 93 Shimoto into the first turn. Here we go now. Hernandez, Hill, and Anderson. Anderson trying to get a wheel in the game, looking for that 2 spot. No, she's going to take the high road on the way back out. Let's see what's going on down the third straightaway. Jamagen Hill. Hernandez holding on to the top spot. She's got it locked into that last turn. Let's see what Hill can do on the way back out. Hill goes for the high-low from the backside. Here we go, drag racing on the way back home. It's all Hernandez, Hill, Anderson. And back to the battle with these ladies right here. 41-50 coming in and out of that second turn. Kramer out front. Got this one rocked and locked going down the third straightaway. Kramer, Stewart going to go 1 and 2. Barry, Melanie coming back around in and out of the last turn. Out of Moto 94. Last of the girls club coming our way. I'll take 2, and that's the way to go. Five and under experts on track down the 3 straightaway. Got to be Little Z. Graham, Barry, Whitney down that third straight. Bring this one back around. In and out of the last turn, we're going to go. It's all Graham on the top spot. He's got this one locked up, wrapped up, coming back to the line. Baby Squatch, Whitney on the 2, Barry on the 3. Out of Moto 95. 96 your Moto now. Cohen, Lewis, Hartnett, Sensel, Beck, and James. In and out of turn number 2, your Gold Cup champ, 56 bike on the 1-2 down that third straightaway. Beck coming down the line with Cohen, Lewis, Hartnett, Sensel, Beck, and James. Everybody's trying to find a spot way out front. The Gold Cup champ, though. See you later. Bye. Coming back down the line. About 5-6 bikes, half a straight on these guys. Back to the stripe. We're going to go 56 and the 13. We'll round it out. Wreck-It Sensel coming back through. Out of Motos, 96, 97 your Moto. In and out of the second turn, third straightaway, Norris, Howard, Chin, Brackett, down the 3 straight. 7-year-old experts, 97's your Moto. Taking 2 straight to that main event, battling it out of the last turn. They'll go side by side. See Nag 1, Jasper Chin coming back through. And your Nag 5 bike of Norris. Norris will pick up the 2 spot. That's the way to go out of Moto 97. Harnett, Schmedding, Weaver, Tanaka's Tingy. Arenas coming down that third straightaway. Tanaka's on the 2 spot trying to hang the tide. Oh, he says, I'll take the top spot over. I'll show you a wheel. I'll seal the deal on the way back out. Bentley coming back for the 2. Right back at him. They're side by side across the line out of Moto 98. 99's your Moto now. DeSommer, Christensen, Gardner, Miller, and Hammond. Hanging tight on that top spot right now. The War Dog coming out of the second turn. Christensen pedal down, coming down the 3 straightaway. He's got this one going on. Got to be Hammond. Hammond looking for the 2 spot. My little buddy War Dog in and out of the last turn. He's got the pedals down all the way back around, coming back down to it. Christensen, Hammond on the 1-2 back to the stripe. Out of Moto 99. 100's your Moto now. Ferris, Lewis, Teej, Jock Kubiak coming back through with Cromer. Oh, coming out of the last turn, last straightaway. Got this one rolling on back to me. Looking for a top spot. Going to be a 10. How about Cromer? Jockey Biek. Downrider's back up. Give these guys some love on the way back through. Coming in at turn number 2 right now, guys. Cooley, McPeak, Barry, Monet, McLaren. In and out of the second turn. Third straightaway, 14 bike. The Macho Man, Cooley. Cooley on that top spot. Cooley keeping things locked in right now. Bringing him back around out of that last turn. Downrider getting back up over there. We'll give him some love on the way back through. Last straight action back to the line. Cooley's going to roll it on back to the stripe. Cooley, Barry, 1-2 back to the line. McCord, Weiss, Emery, Tanamira, Holbert coming back through in and out of the second turn. It's going to be Emery on the top spot right now. Making moves, looking for those high lows, coming back down that 3 straightaway. Holbert working this one out on the 2 spot as they come back through in and out of the last turn. Crank it up right now, bring it back around, in and out of the last straightaway. Back to the stripe, ready to go, Emery. Hurlbert coming back to the line. That's the way to go to a semi-main event, 9X. Wormsbeckers, Gray, Peterson, Curtis. Boucher coming back into that second turn. Oh, tight group right now, trying to get the low line. Shows them a wheel, can't quite seal the deal down the 3 straightaway. Keep it going on right now. See what's going to happen into that last turn. Everybody's doing a little shopping. Sunday fun day. First round is heated up, that's for sure. At SeaTac. Coming back through, it's going to go Gray. Gray back to the line with the Nag 11 bike. Curtis will pick up your 2. Stacked a few up downtown again. We'll get them checked out right away. Jockey Biek, Gray, Gibbon, McCarty, Beck, Kelly, Manson. In and out of the second turn. Third straightaway, Becking it on the top spot. Down the 3 straight, we're going to go. Jockey Biek trying to hold tight on that 2 spot. Getting our downriders checked out on the first straightaway. Out of the last turn, we go still. Your J-Bike coming back through. Gold Cup 3 trying to hang on that 2 spot. 32 bike going to chase him down. Kelly gets it at the line. Out of Moto 104. Yeah. Make some noise, make some noise. Definitely not the way we want to start and finish the day. It's part of the race. Warman, Mata, Roth, Lewis, Delano, Miller, Victorino. No, downtown we go. Lost another one out front. We're going to get this one going on down through that second straightaway. If you guys are just tuning in on the Flow broadcast, man, got you guys locked in on the Flow broadcast. Got some great stuff going on for this Gold Cup final day out here at SeaTac, Washington. Coming back around, Warman, Mata, Roth, Lewis, Delano, Miller, Victorino out of the last straightaway. Coming back through CNAG 1, a Warman on the front line. Coming back through the Gold Cup champ, a Lewis on that 2. The Gold Cup 2 getting back up. River Mata giving a little love on the way back home. Yeah, River will throw a little style on it out on the last turn. What do you got, River Mata? Throw me some style, bro. Rap. There we go. Foudonnet, Howard, Downey, Pritchard, Mitchell, Miller, LaSalle. Out of the first turn, down the second straightaway, the two bike, the missile. Mitchell on the top spot, fires things off down the two straightaway, looking for that two spot. Liam Foudonnet in and out of that second turn, down the third straightaway, got the 31 bike chasing him down on Ryder Miller. Epic Racing Colors out of Tigard, Oregon. Ramping this one up in that last turn. Liam locks in for that two spot out of the last straightaway, coming back around, looking for that three. Got a little company coming, though. 2 in the 10 will get it done. Top spots, back to the line. Mitchell, Foudonnet going to go 1 and 2. Lish, Stewart, Castle, Shanks, Downey, McLean, and Sinsel out of the second turn. Lish. He's got a little extra juice in the tank right now. Sinsel says, not so fast, bro. Coming down the third straightaway. Foreman out of the last turn. Grasshopper coming back at him. They'll go side by side out of the last straightaway. 4 bike Sinsel. Lish still on the 1-2. Back to the line out of Moto 107. 108 your Moto. Lost one downtown. Get that rider checked out. Moore, Jackson, Evans, Tanamura, Dobson, Hackett. The title's up for grabs. These guys get heated up right away, that's for sure, as they get things going on down through that third straightaway, bringing them into that last turn. Got the top spot going on with this one. Going to go Nardog, Hackett. Hackett bringing this one. No, Tanamura and the 10 bike. A Dobson. There's Hackett. He's back up, cruising it back around. Little Matrix Jackson. He's back up over there. Give him a little bit of love. Oh, what, man? These guys aren't playing around for the title today. It's all game on right out the gate. Who wants to be the champ? Down the second straightaway, high fish ball, working it out. Winners giving Tar Sherman. Driving this one in on that second turn. 75 in the 9 bike coming down that third straightaway. Jet fuel, fish ball, Wonton, Tar. Tar coming down the 3 straightaway. Got room for 2. These guys moving on that semi-main event. 12X on track. 109 Zamoto coming back at us. Going to go the 75 in the 9 bike. Getting it done 1 and 2. Back through fish ball, Tar. Kale, Hollingsworth, Van Etten, DeSommer, Victorino, Donkey coming down the 2 straightaway. Looking for that 1 bike. Coming all the way out of Fairbanks, Alaska. Far north BMX, man. Coming down the 3 straightaway. We got this one locked in. Looking for that 2 spot of Hollingsworth on the 1 bike. Going to be SeaTac Colors on the top spot. Victorino, Hollingsworth still 1 and 2 as they come out of the last turn, last straightaway. Back at us. That's the way to go at a Moto 110. Gray, Doss, Rodasta, Davies, Bearshires, and Beardsley, 12-year-old experts. Last rack of these guys taking 2 straight to that semi-main event as they come down the second straightaway. Gold Cup sitting on the 2 spot right now. It's going to be a Gold Cup 3. How about Gray getting it wrapped up? Davies, Bearshires coming down the 3 straight into that last turn. Looks like we'll take those top 2 riders and move them on to that semi-main event out of Moto 111. 28, Gold Cup 3. Bearshires, Gray, 1 and 2, and that's the way it goes out of Moto 111. 112's your Moto. 13X looking for 2. Nahanke, Rude, Schroeder, Johnson, McPeak, and Burns. Down the 2 straight, got the 19 bike, Laser Turbo. Rude in and out of the second turn, down the 3rd straight, keeping things locked in. Looking for the 14 bike, and Nahanke. Jack Attack picks it up for the 2 on the way around. Last turn, last straight, coming back at me. That's the way it's going to go. Straight to that main event out of Moto 112. 113's your Moto. LaSalle, Davis, Christensen, Helmstetter, Groff. Take it downtown, looking for the top spots right now. See who's get the horsepower going on with this one. I see Wi-Fi in the house. Just out for a little Sunday Fun Day Wi-Fi. All of a sudden, your phone service just got a little bit better. Wi-Fi showed up, man. Coming back at us. Davis on the top spot. First gear fast in and out of the second turn. Wyoming kid coming down the 3 straightaway. 36 by Helmstetter. He's sitting on that 2 spot. Down the line we go. Bring this one back down to it. Get it wrapped up. Going into that last turn, last straightaway. Still got the 15 bike on the top spot. Back to the line. 15, 36. What's up, Wi-Fi? Good to see you, buddy. You just want to take a couple of laps. Tar, Vestal, Burt, Driver, Rubik, Kershaw, Downey. Looking for a semi-main event. 14X and out of the second turn. 6 of the 28 bike. Tar and Vestal running the top 2 down that 3rd straightaway. Burt, Driver, Rubik, Kershaw, and Downey. All trying to do some shopping, trying to find a way in the mix. Lost one downtown. He's back up. We'll make some noise for him. 6 of the 28. It'll come back to the line. Tar, Vestal, 1-2. Another hard drive into the second turn with a Gold Cup champ down that third straightaway. Beam and Lish, Guevara, Dane Freeman, Leram, and Hernandez out of the last straightaway. It's all Beeman on the top spot. Driven Cycling Academy down the last straightaway with the 3 of Lish. Will pick up that 2 spot as they come back through Moto 115, 116, your Moto Otto, Gobalewski. The Sommer, Cole's coming back out of Aces. Hernandez coming down that third straight. Looking for a top spot way out front right now as he comes in and out of the last turn. Got this one wrapped up right now. Got to be the businessman. Otto back to the line. We'll go with the 20 bike on the 2. The Somber. Blockstar 7 colors back through Moto 116, 117. Your Moto now. Dirk and Piper, Halls, Renfro, Height. Side by side with the SeaTac boys down the 2 straightaway. 3 in the Nag 8 bike. Getting it done 1 and 2. How about Height coming back with Dirk and Lurkin coming back down the 3 straight in that last turn. These guys wrap it up right here on the way back through. 117's your Moto coming back to the stride. Second round will be lining up here pretty quick. Second round ought to be starting to stage up here pretty soon, so don't miss out on that second round. DeBauer, Klein, Anderson, Nichols, Servatius looking for a top spot. Dropping into the second turn with the 1 bike out front. District 1, the Roadrunner Nichols coming down that 3rd straightaway out of Rigby, Idaho. Representing, coming back through the last turn, looking for a 2 spot. Let's see who gets this one rolling back at us. Servatius coming back home for the 2. How about the 1 and the 15 out of Moto 118. Second round will be coming up shortly. Ooh, little tire buzz up front. Coming out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. 5 bike. Dropped one off on the second straightaway. 5 bike out front. He's got this one going on. Mims in and out of the second turn. 3rd straightaway. McClure cranking things up down that 3rd straight. He's going to bring this one back home out of that last turn. We'll get our downrider checked out right away. Make sure everything's all good. Back through it. I'm going to go with the 5 and the 32. Back to the line out of Moto 119 to a semi-main event. Ooh, 16 X's they coming in out of the second turn, down the 3rd straightaway. The Sommer on the top spot, keeping things locked in. Here we go, down that 3 straightaway, side by side. He shut her down. Back to us, go with the 27 bike. Christian going to come back around with the 23 bike. Johnson. Bellinger, Mink, Weiss, West, and Miller. Coming down the 2 straightaway, get on the gas right there on the 9 bike going into that second turn. Rona West. Oh, tried to show him a wheel. Savage colors out front, though. Eminem, Mink coming down the 3rd straight. West on that 2 spot. Miller, Weiss, and Bellinger all trying to crank things up on the way back home. Last straightaway of the 121 is the Moto. 14 and your 9 bike will get it done 1 and 2. How about West? Mink on the top spots. 8-12 bike. Looking smooth right now. Capping and whoa! Popped the clutch a little hard on the 31, Montney. But he gets right back on the gas. A lot of horsepower out there with the 1720 boys right now as they come out of the last straightaway. Capping and on the top spot. Fly Racing Canada colors coming back through with the Nag 3. C-Nag 3. You got Kerluck will pick up that 2 spot. LaSalle, Jackson, Balloon Grenier, Creeder, and Aces coming down the second straightaway. Tight group. Oh, lost 1, lost 2, lost 3. Oh, bonus ride right there. 36 says Merry Christmas as he comes back through. Jameson coming down the 3rd straight. We'll get these guys checked out right away and make sure they're all good. Coming back out of 60 bike out front. Back to the stripe. Action Jackson. Balloon Grenier going to get that too. Downriders are getting back up. Make some noise for them.
We are here at SeaTac BMX in beautiful SeaTac, Washington for the Gold Cup Finals Northwest. Now, what you are about to watch today on Flow Sports is not your usual race that is shown here, the USA BMX National Series. We are here at the Gold Cup Series. The Gold Cup Series is split into 6 different regions around the U.S. North and South for East, West, and Central. This is a regional series that the riders will typically compete in before they step up to the National Series. You'll see a handful of riders today that do race in the National Series, but a lot of riders that are learning, growing, getting better, and working their way up to the top of the National Series. Riders have already competed in 2 qualifier events just to get here today. Saturday, day number 1, was the first of the 2 finals. Today, Sunday, is the final day of racing. At the end of the day, the top 3 riders in each division will be crowned. 1, 2, and 3, they'll get a special number plate with a yellow background, and the winner goes home with a Gold Cup champion jacket. Today is what it is all about, making future champions and current champions. They're going to feel good, they're going to be inspired, and they're going to keep working to get all the way up to the national level and maybe one day the Olympic level. Stay tuned for all the action here on Flow Bikes.
All right, still picking up a piece of here. One of the wrecks. If you guys are watching on Flow, we got a good little explanation of the Gold Cups and how they work and what's going on, what the process is. And we are on the final day of Gold Cup Championship Finals here in SeaTac, Washington. The action is getting heated up. I'll tell you what, as we are getting through this first round, we're just winding down to the end of the first round. But man, I'll tell you what, the action has been hot all day long so far. And we are going to get back to it here as soon as we get the pieces picked up around. Always, first and foremost, with USA BMX, we always like to have the medical staff on hand to take care of all the riders and make sure everybody's safe throughout the weekend. So hats off to the medical team that hangs out all weekend, the paramedics for hanging out with us and getting things done. Take care of all of our riders all weekend long. Some great racing going on. We're getting ready to get back into the action again as the gates are getting loaded back up. As soon as we clear out the track, be ready to go. All right, let's get back to it. 1720X. Beal Plata, Matt Darnell, Armbruster. Beat him up. Another big shot out of the gate right now. Huh? Crazy Legs got to be Beal taking this one downtown. But he left the door a little bit wide. Is he going to take the high road, make it pay off? Yeah, they do. Going down the 2 straightaway, 22 bike out front. Angel Plata. Plata coming in and out of that second turn down the 3 straightaway. Plata keeping things ramped up right now. Beal on that 2 spot. Got company coming from Darnell. Darnell trying to sneak a wheel in the game out of that last turn. Can he get the high-low move put together back down the last straightaway? 22 in the 1 bike. Plata Beal 1-2. Back at me out of Moto 124. 125. Shimoto starts staging up that second round as well. 15 bike. Lavish, Kelly, Darnell, Brown. Keorka's coming in and out of the second turn. 3rd straightaway. 34 bike going to be Kelly picking it up on that 2 spot. Down that 3 straight they go. Last rack 1720 is going to that semi-main event. 15 bike out front. Lavish and Kelly 1-2 back to the line. That's the way it'll go right there out of Moto 125. Like I said, second round will be staging up quick, guys, so don't miss out. McKelson, Tamburo, Ekman, Wood, Davis, and Jones out of that second turn. Yeah, Jones looking good out front. Throw me some style, Jones. Give me something, brother. Coming back down to it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Into the last turn. He's coming back around with the old mag wheel out front. Right. Back to the line. Tamburo picks it up for that 2 spot. And the 25 bike will get the 3 of McKelson. No, hang on to it, brother. Hang on to it, man. He's coming in loose. Roadkill Kelly. Shanks, he was like, man, don't die, brother. Coming into that last turn. Here we go. Bring him back around. Thick pin. Shanks, Jersic coming back down to it. Still your 36 out front. Kelly back to the line. Kelly and Shanks having a good time. on a Sunday fun day. Out of moto 127, 128 your moto now. Holbert, Barry, Jockey Big, Barr, Olson, Slota getting in and out of the second turn with the Gold Cup champ out front. Jockey Big coming down the third straightaway, trying to hang on to a Big Red Barry. Barry trying to get in the game right now on the way back home. Last race, now Olson looks for that 2 spot, coming back to the stripe. Olson gets it done right there with the Nag 11 bike. Barr getting that 3 spot. Out of moto 128. Smooth moving, got to be the stealth bomber out front. Rockin' Ray Hudson, Circa trying to put a sneaker on him again. Been trying to do a little shopping on him. And last gate's in that second turn. We'll get him checked out. He's back up. Give him some love. But it's all Rockin' Ray Hudson now the last turn. The fly guy coming back home. Keeping it nice and smooth. Wire to wire. He'll bring it back through with Circa on the 2 spot. Gates back up. Second round coming up quick. Payne, Hood, Lindbergh, Saban coming down the second straightaway. Yeah, I don't blame Lindbergh for sitting this one out today, man. That's for sure. You went down hard yesterday, bro. Saban on the top spot. Hood, Payne working this one out. And now the last turn we're going to go. Got to be Hood on the 2. Still rolling back out of the last turn. Last straightaway, Super Saban back to the line. We'll go Saban, Hood on the top spots. Out of moto 130, 131. Albright, Anselmo, Matoni, Merrick, Sanders. Whoa, high-low from the backside. Anselmo says, he got me, man, coming back. He knew it was coming, too. In and out we're going to go. You got to keep the door locked, man. It's getting windy out today. Coming in and out of the last turn, we're going to go. Matoni on the top spot, back to the line, Albright on the 2. Anselmo says, hey, man, we'll work it out in the main event. I might remember that in the main. Second round will be coming up. Second round is locked in the gate right now. Going down, headed into that second turn. What do we got going on with Gibson, Tonkin, and Andersini coming out of the second turn down the third straightaway. The Rattler on the top spot again. So we keep things going on down that 2 straightaway, bringing them into that last turn. Everybody's going to fire it off back at us. Moto number 1 in the second round. And the second round is staged up right now, so don't miss out on those motos as we come back to the line with Andersini on the top spot. Gets it done right there. Going to go the Dust Devil Donkey on the 2, Gibson on the 3. Charging in the second turn to Harlow Duncan, in and out of turn number 2. Goods BMX keeping it on lock right now down that third straightaway. Winners on the 2. Nowak on that 3 spot. They keep it locked and loaded down the line, bringing this one into that last turn. Still moto number 2 on the track. 13-14 mixed open coming back to us. Got that top spot with Duncan. Duncan bringing this one back home. Get it wrapped up right there at the 57 bike. Winners on the 2. Nowak on the 3. Hayes and Grutzy going to work this one out, coming down to that second straightaway, in and out of turn number 2, looking for a top spot in the 571 bike. It's called Hayes for Days, bringing this one back around. Grutzy on the 2. Coming on Rapid City, South Dakota, first gear fast, coming down the line, bringing this one in that last turn. That's the way to come back at us. Nine 10 open down the second straight, 3 wide, 2 3 wide coming into that second turn. Dive Bomber looking for an inside line. Got to be the 32 bike of Kelly Miller. 1-2 coming back out is Beck. Beck Brothers Racing coming down the 3 straightaway. Doing a little shopping, switching lanes up right now, going to that last turn. There's a low move right there on the J bike. Going to be the culminator. Beck. Beck takes over that top spot, looking for the ace in the second go around. 23 bike slides in for the 2. Miller time and Kelly for the 3. 5's your moto now, 11-12 open, coming down the second straightaway. Donkey Mitchell, Winners in and out of turn number 2. 2 bike on the top spot, the 56 bike ramping it up in and out of that second turn. The Missile, the Daredevil, the Moore coming down the third straight, bring him into that last turn. Yeah, Winners, man, he was out there announcing for me yesterday, coming back at us. Getting it done, bringing this one back down the last straightaway. Mitchell on the top spot, back on the line, going to go Daredevil Donkey on the 2, Winners on the 3. Out of moto number 5, 6 is your moto now. 15-16 open on track. Woodworth, Mims, and LaSalle. Coming back to, who's going to get this one wrapped back up. Davis Raceware on the top spot. Mims out front, bringing it back to the line. The Cannon, LaSalle going to come back to the 2. Out of moto number 6. 7th in moto now. Correct. Georg is coming back through with Scooter American and on the last turn. What do you got, Scooter? Ramp it up a little bit. Right. Bring it back through. Get it all lock on all the way back to the line. That's the way it's going to go down with the 189 bike. Judah coming back for the 2 out of 1720 open. Back to the little ladies in the big wheels coming back through. Big smile on her face out front. Ridge, you see that one going back through? She was all about it coming back home. Slingshot. Guevara getting it done. The Cobras in the house. Cavallini, Mendez coming back down the last straightaway. Get this one shot back to the line. She'll come back through. Looking for the 2 spot. How about the 2? Big Money, Mendez, and Bam Bam Cavallini come back to the stripe. Out of moto number 8. Purple Poison in and out of the second turn. And the Pirate Tassie as she comes on back around. Just bumping the gate to get her plate as she comes on back through. She's all peg leg Tassie, the Pirate. She'll bring it back around in and out of the last turn. Got Purple Poison on the top spot. She'll get it finished up right there. She'll bring this one back through. Tassie, she'll kick it all and back around. 10 is your moto into the second turn. Third straightaway. It's a 6 bike. Blue Lightning. Booch Holes coming down that third straight, coming down the line. Get this one locked up with Cooley, Cavallini, Richardson trying to make it happen all the way back home. Down that last straightaway, got this one rolling on back to us. Looking for the 3 bike on the 2. Back to the line, Richardson and the 206. Cooley will get the 3. Down the line we go. Tonovich on the top spot, looking for another ace, trying to lock this one in. Total points of the 15-16 girl cruiser class coming back through. Tonovich gets it wrapped up on the top spot. Olsen for the 2. Harris for your 3. Out of moto number 11. 12 is your moto now. Christopherson Circa in and out of the second turn. Going to be a K bike on the top spot. First gear fast out of Cheyenne, Wyoming. Coming down that third straightaway. Going to be Circa. Circa picking it up on that 2 spot. We head for home on the last straightaway. Looks like that's the way to go down right there. Out of moto number 12. 13 is your moto down the second straight. Looking for some top spots. Here we go. Hernandez, Dakota, Matt. 21 to 30. Dakota shows the wheel. Tries to seal the deal right there as they come down the third straightaway. Hernandez ramping it up now. She's trying to get back into the top spot. Matt looking for a way into that last turn. Everybody's trying to get those lane choices locked in right now as they head back to us in and out of the last straightaway. That's the way it's going to go. Dakota on the top. Back to the line with the Gold Cup champ. Hernandez on the 2. Matt on the 3. Hill, Lavish, and Anderson in and out of the second turn. Jam Jen Hill on the top spot. The Idaho ladies running the 1-2 right now as they come down through that third straight. Bringing them into that last turn. They go. Lavish picking it up on that 3 spot. And that's the way it's going to come back through out of moto number 14. Back to the line, 36 to 40, Lady Cruisers. 41 to 45, Lady Cruisers now. Lemix coming back through. Orion Barry in on the second turn. Barry on the top spot. Orion on the 2 spot. The Gold Cup champion coming in out of that second turn. Third straightaway. Ladies locked and loaded, rocking and rolling down the third straight. 15's the moto. 41 to 45, Lady Cruisers coming back through. Cat going to ramp it up one more time. Back to the line. Jackie on the 2 spot. Melody on the 3, and that's the way to go out of the second go around. Kramer got it all dialed back in now. Bring it back. She's like, yeah, I got it all. I'm back at it. She'll be back for the Battle Royale on that main event as they come back through. 7 bike on that too. Spikesaurus, she'll bring this one back home down the third straightaway. Ramp it up and bring it on back to us. 46 to 50. Airing it out a little bit. Oh, you're getting a little risky going on that second run. That's all right. She says, my bike was good. I know it. My mechanic fixed it. He got me all dialed in. Anderson and Volker, 700 cruisers in and out of the second turn, down the third straightaway. Yeah, Trash Man back at it. Volker, 4 years old, man. He's been getting faster and faster all weekend long. Give him the love, man. Give him the love as he comes back through. He's all serious. He's got the race face going on. And bring it back around. No stall out this time, man. He's got it locked up. Coming back to us. A 40 bike. Lost Dog Anderson out front. You don't look like a lost dog, though, man. Bringing it back through. But the Trash Man, he's coming back around. He's got the safety vest on. He's ready to go. Bring it home, Trash Man. So what's up, man? 4 years young. I love it. The wheels are bigger than him. DeSommer, Gardner, Ting, and Jockey Bick out of the last straightaway. Oh, airing it out. Take it upstairs, boys. Gardner looking for the top spot. Going to be the 5 in the A bike. Jockey Bick can pick up the 2. Going to be DeSommer for the 3. Ting for the 4. Monet, Weiss, Cooley, and Big Peak into the second turn, carving it out. Everybody's taking the extra pedals on the way back through. Who's going to get the backside, hit the marks on the 3 straightaway? Doing a little shopping on the inside. We'll see what happens on the way back. around. Last straight action coming back through. A 7 bike on the top spot. Going to go the Macho Man Cooley. Cooley coming back to the line. McPeak, Cooley, 1-2. How about the 3 and the 42 bike? Weiss will get a 3. Manet get a 4. Roth in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway leading the charge. Northwest BMX getting it done. Barry coming down that third straightaway. The Jester trying to fire things off out of the last turn, but nobody's touching. Roth on the top spot. Northwest colors coming back through that last turn, last straightaway. The Jester picks it up for the 2. Back to the line with a 48 bike. Barry grabs the 3. Charging hard now in the second turn, third straightaway, going to be a 1 bike on the top spot. Coming down the third straight, the gun show, Pritchard running the top spot. Got the guns blazing coming down that third straightaway for the Zip Time Mafia as he heads back at it. Blazing Mason Castle coming back for the 2, the 25 bike. G. Mac Hansen will get the 3, and the 43 will round it out. May on the 4. Moto 21, nice little jump into the second turn right there on the G bike. Coming in and out of that second turn on the C bike. Doss, the bike master. Evans working it out with Van Etten and Moore. 22's the Moto charging in and out of the last turn. Swinging it on the inside. Looking for a drive down the last straightaway. Trying to get a top spot still. Your C bike. Bring this one back to the line with the 49. Another charge into the second turn. The E-bike leading the way out. Going to be Blake Davis. Davis coming down the third straightaway. Helmstetter working this one out. Schroeder and Manchester. Last turn action coming back through. So your E-bike and Davis on the top spot. Gets the ace locked in that second go around. Helmstetter going to get that 2. The 87 bike. Manchester rounded out on the 3. And Schroeder will pick up the 4. Kershaw, Williams, Guevara out of the last turn. Nice little swing on the inside from the 2 bike trying to find a way up front. It's all the 26 back to the line. 26 and the 2. Kershaw, Guevara, Williams will get the 3. So they head back at us out of Moto 24. Looking smooth out front right now. And now that second turn, Nitro Dizzle going to be Hall on the top spot. The Roadrunner Nichols going to pick it up for the 2. They'll take it easy down the 3 straightaway. Save it up for that main event. 15 cruisers. Halls, Nichols, top spots. Out of Moto 25, 26 your moto now. Ryan the Lion, Storfa. In and out of the first turn, second straight away. Get things kicked into high gear. Keep hitting the marks, keeping it nice and smooth as they drive in and out of that second turn. Ryan the Lion on the top spot, coming down that 3 straightaway at the 5 bike of Storfa. Storfa picking it up on the 2. They'll keep a charge going into that last turn. They'll get their lane choices locked in as they come on back at us down the last straightaway. Looks like it's going to be Ryan the Lion coming back to the line. Storfa for the 2. Big shot out front, looking good right there, coming into that second turn. Bring this one back around. Gold Cup 3, the Road Rash. Kelly coming down that third straightaway. Dan and Matt working it out. Matt says, I'll take the 2 spot back in the line, but Kelly takes a big shot down that second straightaway, looking smooth. A little T-bog going on. Throw the style, bro. I like it, bro. Coming back down to it, Road Rash. Yeah, Van Ogie goes big on that one. Shows the kids how to get it done. Says, you guys want to get it done? Yeah, Coach Van Ogle, he'll show you guys what's up in and out of the last turn. Last straightaway, Van Ogie coming back at us. It just feels so good, Ridge, to be able to say it, man. Coming back to us, know what I mean? Holt's coming back around with Ekman. It's been a long time. Good to see that kid, man. Smith, Kevin Hansen in and out of the second turn. He's not even a kid anymore, man. He's a grown man. Coming back, it's like... Yeah, but we still think of him when he's like little. Yeah, exactly. Smith, Kevin Hansen coming back through in and out of the last turn, looking for a top spot. Who's got the charge? The 6 bike. David Gibbon bring this one back through out of Monroe, Oregon. Got the 61 bike on the 2. Smith and Hansen for your 3 out of Moto 29. Swooping in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Azus on the top spot, coming down that third straightaway. Bushnell trying to make it happen. Barry working this one out down the line, in and out of the last turn, last straightaway. Still Azus on the top spot, coming back through the 6 bike on the 2. How about Barry? Barry picks it up on that 2. Back to the line, we're going to go with the 5 bike on the 3. Bushnell will come back through on that 4 spot as they head another second turn. Another rack coming our way. 46 to 50 cruisers. Howard, Asquin, McCord. 31's the moto on track. Asquin on the back of the pack. These guys battling it up for the front line. Coming back through 22 bike. Quick change Howard. He'll bring it back to the stripe. We're going to go with the 2 bike. McCord on the 2. Asquin on the 3. 51, 55 cruisers. Hood on the top spot. Got the right plate on Hood. Thank you, sir. Coming back down the 3 straightaway. get these guys going in that last turn. Payne working it out, trying to make it happen and all the way. Yeah, Hood looking good on the top spot. Back to the line with the 45 bike. Tommy Payne on the 2. And the 13 of Matt Payne will round it out on the 3. Another charge in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Anselmo Sanders coming back home with Rojas on the top spot. Got to be Rojas, the comeback kid out front. He's going to bring this one out of the last turn. Looks like Anselmo on the 2. Sanders on the 3 out of Moto 33. 34 is your Moto downtown. Gerb Gamble, Altendorf taking it down into turn number 1, looking for some top spots. Gamble, you go for the pro set. He was thinking about it for a second going into that first turn down the second straightaway. Looking for the stop spots, though. Gerb Gamble, Altendorf in and out of turn number 2. Going to be the 21 bike. Gerb on the front line run. Gamble picking it up on that 2 down that 3 straightaway. The Professor Altendorf getting in the mix right now on the way back home. Last straight coming back through. 61-65 cruisers. Airing it out a little bit, Gerb. I like it. Coming back through. You still got the old power wheelie in you, Gamble. I love it, dude. Coming back to the line. It's always my favorite move, man. 66 and over cruisers here coming in out of the second turn. Oh, swoop suspender man down low. He goes. Coming back around the old Phoenix. Keeping it going down the third straightaway. Oh, coming back at us. Richards coming right back at him, though. He trying to get him on the high-low from the backside. Uh-oh, there we go. Coming back through. Still got Bushnell on the top spot. Back down the last straightaway. Richards going to try to pull it at the line. 3, Richards going to get the 2. Mundell for the 3. Back at it, 5 and under, novice riders. Here we go. Rapp, Hammond, Colwell, Moreland, 5-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 3-year-olds. Oh, yeah, 3-year-old qualified first round. Here we go now, the second turn, down the third straightaway. Oh, little Dexter Hammond running the top spot, but the 2 spot definitely up for grabs. They go down through that third straightaway. Hammond, Rapp, working it out. Colwell and Moreland, little tykes, little bikes, bringing this one back through. Little 533 bike. Melanie Rapp, she's out there running this one, coming back home. Got the top spot locked in on the 988 bike. Dexter Hammond. Hammond will bring this one back to the line with Dig and Devin. Colwell will pick up the 2 out of Moto 36, 37 Moto. McLean, Myrick, and Volker. Yeah, she finishes it up right there, standing up on the gas all the way back to the line. McLean, Myrick, Volker, Little Tykes, 5-year-olds, 4-year-olds. 690 bike on the gas, going fast. Keaton McLean coming in out of the second turn, down the third straightaway. Oh, look at the smile on the 400 bike. Renly, Myrick. Renly's trying to make it help. There is the trash man. He's on the small bike now. He's got a little extra juice. He's got the small wheels. Let's see what happens as he goes down the third straightaway. Trash man trying to get in it, coming back around. Renly trying to hang on tight. Coming out of the last turn, the trash man trying to gain some ground. Oh, she's stepping up on the gas. She's up on the pedals now. She's not playing around. Oh, no, she slipped the pedals. Oh, no, lost the trash man. Oh, back to the line we go. Oh, the trash man went down. We lost him. They battled it all the way back. Yeah, make some noise for him. Make some noise for him, you guys. 4 years young. Carlock, Williams, and Williams out of the last turn, last straightaway. All right, trash man, making some noise. Oh, the poor guy coming back to his Carlock. Heartbreak Hotel right there as they come back through. Oh, boy. Yeah, Weebles wobble, and sometimes they fall down, man. That's just the way it goes. Hey, Clayton Bird coming down that 3 straightaway. 7-year-old novice. Some great action going out here all weekend. This fine Northwest Gold Cup finals out here at SeaTac, Washington. Some great racing all weekend long. We are on the final day as we come on back down to Clayton on the top spot as we come back in. Bird on the 2 as we go on a Moto 39, 40 Moto. We're in the second round. If you guys are just tuning in on the Flow Bikes, good to have you with us. Been a beautiful weekend out here so far. Getting into the third day of racing, coming back at us. Last straight coming back through. Looking for a top spot now. I'm going to go Jensen. Jensen looking for the ace this time. Going to go tied up with Maverick for this main event with Resser on the 3. The total points class out of Moto 40. 41 is your Moto now. McLean, Kusick, and Johnson coming into that second turn with the 47 bike on the top spot. Hall and Harley McLean in and out of the second turn. Got the aces locked in already. Looking for another ace in the pocket. Trying to keep the points low for the win today. Let's see if she can make it happen as we come on back at us out of the last turn. Looking for Barefoot Johnson. AC Kusick coming out of the last straightaway. 47 bike still getting it done. It's all McLean on the top spot. 74 Johnson on the 2. Kusick for the 3 out of Moto 41. .42's the moto down the third straightaway, looking for a front line run with Hill, Letter, and Mingus coming back at me in and out of the last turn, switching it up. Oh, there's a high-low from the backside. Letter trying to get on the gas, looking for the pass right there. Oh, 12 bike right back at it. Mingus going to go with the 554. 12 getting it done 1-2, and the 22 will get the 3. Out of Moto 42, 43 Shimano now. Siemens, Cole, Cardenas coming back down the third straightaway. Ingersoll, single file drive on the way back around. Just getting the lane choices locked in on the 122 bike. Zipline, Cole out front. Brings this one back through down that line. Last straightaway looking for the 277. A Cardenas on the 2. Back to the stripe we go with the 137 bike. Siemens to get the 3. Another one coming our way down the third straightaway. 14-year-old novice riders. Hennings, Harris, and Bays trying to crank things up now. Looking for a top spot with the 26 bike. Ace coming down the last straightaway. Got the ace locked in right here. Looking for the 60 bike on the 2 spot of Hennings. Hennings going to come back around. Going to be Harris for your 3. Out of Moto 44, 45 Shimano. Payne Lamont working this one out in the 1-2. And then out of that second turn, going to be a 10 bike on the top spot. It's all Payne and Lamont trying to work out these lane choices down through that third straightaway. 16-year-old novice riders keeping things locked in. Back through the last turn. Action coming back out. It's going to go Keegan Payne. Payne on the top spot. Back to the line. Katie Lamont will drive in for the 2. Oh, trying to sneak a wheel down low right there. Rios coming in hot. Showed the wheel for a second, but knew she couldn't really make the move. She grabbed a little bit of a break right there. Coming back out is Caleb Moeller. Moeller still trying to hold on to that top spot. Got the ace locked in. Rios chasing him down the last straightaway. Cooperus back to the stripe for the 3. Now to Moto 46, 47 Shimano. 26 to 35 novice riders. Castle, Stevens, Hayes, Dahlke. Keep things locked in going down the first straightaway. Everybody's doing a little shopping, looking for those lane choices. Gold Cup, Ramblin' Rob, Castle on the top spot. Apollo Racing Colors out of Boise, Idaho, coming down the second straightaway. Got a pretty good drive on it. 2, 3, 4 spots are all up for grabs right now as we take some extra pedals into turn number 2 with the 577 bike. Purple Hayes coming down the 3 straight out of Sweet Home, Oregon, keeping things going on down the line. Stevens trying to get in the last straightaway. Let's see what happens on the way back through. Here we go. Still got that Gold Cup 2 out front. Castle on the top spot. Castle, Stevens, 1-2 back to the line. Hayes for days on the 3 and 32. Donkey. Downrider back up on that front straightaway. We'll get him checked out and make sure he's all good. Got back up nice and quick. That's always a good sign coming out of the last turn. 41 to 45 novice riders. Picks it up and brings it back through. Hodkins on a top spot. Going to go Siemens on the 2. Back to the line. In the 154 bike, Volker. Looks like we're checking out France on that first straightaway, making sure he's all good, just sitting it out, taking a breather. I would do the same. Steensland, Christofferson, Hall, and Asquin out of the first turn down the second straight. Asquin on the top spot. Got a pretty good run going on down the 2 straightaway. Got the long hair, don't care. Bring them in and out of that second turn. Down that 3 straightaway on the 506 bike. Keeping things ramped up with Hall looking for a way down the 3rd straightaway. Steensland, Christofferson all charging hard on the way back home. Last turn action coming back through. Who's got this one wrapped up on the top spot as they come back down the line? Looks like still the 506 of the 30 bike. Back to Steensland hanging on for that 2 spot. 276, Bobby Hull looking for the 3. And the 120, Stofferson. Giddy up, Cowboy. Bring it on in. 51-55, novice in and out of the second turn. Trying to do a little shopping. Trying to sneak a wheel in on that 213 bike at Jensen. Jensen trying to put it together down the 3rd straightaway. See if he can get a little extra backside going down to it. Guptill coming out of Casper, Wyoming, out of the last straightaway, back to the stripe. He's going to go. Still that 213 bike at Jensen. Jensen firing things off down the line, trying to make it happen. Looks like he'll hold on for the 2. 538 bike. Serratius will get the 3, and the 390 get the 4. 5 and under intermediates coming our way. 2 riders to a main event. Who's going to get this one charged going into that second turn? Everybody's trying to make it happen. Looking for a way right now. 56. 703 bike. Oh, Bird's trying to find a way. Everybody's trying to crank it up down that third straightaway. Bird, Booker, Cromer, Cohen, Tangy coming down the 3 straight into that last turn. Bike Master on the top spot. Got to be Cromer. Oh, airing it out a little bit even on the way back down. Over the tabletop he goes. Coming back through the 703 bike, trying to hang tight on that 2 spot. Oh, and we'll get it right there. Fergus coming back home looking for the 2. Cohen, Cole, Tanakas, Evans. And Cedic coming in and out of the second turn, down the third straightaway. It's going to be a tight little group right now with the 5 and under intermediates, the 121 bike. Trying to make it happen right now. Smiling Ryan Cohen coming down the third straightaway, slipping back to the 2 spot. Uh-oh, he's going to ramp it back up. He says, I got to get the top spot locked in. Got to close the door up tight. Coming back around out of the last turn. Cohen slides it on the top spot. 4-year-old intermediate. Back at us with a 118 bike. Looking for the 2. Cedic going to come back home. Cohen, 1 and 2 out of Moto 52, 53 Shimoto. Leonard, Trossel, Auger, Hukin working it out with Manson coming down the third straight. Trying to find a pair going to that main event. 6-year-old intermediates on the way back out. Last turn action coming back through. Still got this one rolling on back at me. Going to be a 1232 bike on the top spot. Hukin coming back to the line with the 78 bike to hang on tight for the 2. Auger right there at the finish line. As they come in on Moto 53, 54, Shimoto, Maitland, France, McLean, Moreland, Burgess. 168.76 bike, working it out on the 1-2. McLean caught this one locked in, coming down that third straightaway. Moreland trying to hang tight on that 2 spot. Last straight action back to us. 2 riders going on to that main event. We'll get a full rack of 6-year-old intermediates, 168 in your 76. How about McLean and Moreland? 1-2 out of Moto 54, 55 Shimoto. 7-year-old intermediates to a semi-main event. Tamburo, Reyes, Hennings, Nelson. Charge out of the last turn. Top 2 moving on. Looks like a little look back from the second place rider. Lead rider getting it done. 134 bike. Going to go Landon Hennings. Hennings back to the line with a 205. Reyes will pick up your 2. Out of Moto 55, 56, Cavallini, Higginbotham working it out. Curtis and Schmedding in and out of turn number 2 down the third straightaway. Charging hard single file drive out of the last turn to a semi-main event. 23 riders in the group. Going to whittle it down to the final 8. Here we go. Looking for a semi right now. Got to be Cole Curtis. Curtis going to bring this one back through. Curtis and Schmedding, top spots back to the stripe. Out of Moto 56, 57 Shimoto into the second turn, third straightaway. Jensen, Gillespie, Finney working it out. Gillian charging hard down the third straight. Who's got the drive to get things locked into that last turn? Looking for one more last chance move on the way back home. Can he put it together on the way through the last straightaway? Get a little extra backside right now, making some ground up, coming back through. Oh, he made it happen. The 185.99 bike. Jensen, Gillespie put the moves down into that last turn and made it happen all the way back through. Moto 57, 58, your Moto last rack 7-year-old intermediates coming our way to that semi-main event. Gold Cup 3, 260 bike. How about Denton and Moore going to get it done 1 and 2 as they fire things off and run down. A little solo show going down that last straightaway. In and out of the turn they're going to go. Gold Cup 3 getting it done. Back at us. Going to go Moore and Kachow. Denton will come back through. Out of Moto 58, 59, Shimoto 3 wide out of the second turn, third straightaway. Everybody shopping right now for that 4th spot. Combined Moto, 8-year-old intermediate, 59.60. Room for 4 to move on as they come out of the last turn, last straightaway. Who's got the top spot? Going to be a 103 bike coming back at us. 595 looking for 695, looking for the 2, 138 and the 181. We'll round out your top 4 spots. The 8-year-old intermediate class coming down to it now. Bird, Hawkins, Spencer, and Harrison and out of the second turn. 9-year-old intermediates to a semi-main event. 16 riders in the group. 266 in the 75. How about Hawkins and Bird? Bird trying to hang tight on that 2 spot down that third straightaway. Got company coming though into the last turn. Bird trying to make it happen, ramping it up around the outside. We'll see who gets things locked in. Hawkins still got it rolling on back to line. 17 bike to Takagi Spencer. Tried to make it happen, but Bird holds on to that one at the stripe as we come back through. Moto 61, 62 Shimoto. In and out we go. Wilhelm, Castle, Varney working it out down that third straightaway. A little side by side. Going to close the door up tight into that last turn. There they go. Whoa, close the door up tight. Got around the outside. Here we go. Van Le Man going to go Wilhelm. Well, factory mom and dad coming back to the stripe. Lock this one in with a 378 bike. Varney will pick up the 2. Straight to that semi-main event as they headed down the second turn, third straightaway, 89 on the 51 bike on the front line run. Harder, Dalkey getting it done 1-2. Dickinson down the third straightaway. Room for 2 to move on. CV BMX out front. Going to go Oakley Harder coming back down that last straightaway. Throws a little style on it. Keeps it locked in. Back to the line with the 51. The Dust Devil Dalkey gets the 2. 10-year-old intermediates in and out of the second turn with a 927 bike on the top spot of Clayton, Anderson, Hold, and then Moore coming down through that third straight. Got to get things locked in. Taking to that main event as they head out of the last turn. Doing a little shopping along the way. Looks like the top spots are locked up out. That's right, Clayton. You hear him coming back through. He's going to win. I'm going to win. Good stuff. Rauda, Weir working this one out. Clinton and Robinson in and out of the second turn. Who's got the horsepower? 5 bike on the top spot right now. Take it 2. Robinson coming down that third straightaway out of Prince George, British Columbia. Coming down the 3 straight, looking for a 2 spot. Downrider back up, make some noise on the way back through. Get this one wrapped up right now. Still on that top spot. How about Robinson coming back to the line with the 68? Mario will pick up the 2. Out of Moto 65. 66-year moto now, 11-year-old intermediates. Pope Lavish working it out with Hathaway and May out of the first turn, second straightaway to a semi-main event. 17 riders in the group. Who's got the charge? Got to be Pope. Pope on the top spot. See if we get this lap locked in this time as we come in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. 53 bike on the 2. A Lavish. Pope keeping it nice and smooth down that third straight, bringing him into that last turn, looking for the lock-in right now, trying to get to that semi-main. It's all Pope. Going to go wire to wire with this one, bringing it back to the stripe with the 53 bike. A Lavish on the 2. That's the way it goes out of Moto 66. 67's moto. Jolly Joe Vernoy coming back through. Garver trying to get things going on with De La Torre into the second turn. Trying to get a wheel in the game right now. Oh, Micro Boss doing the work right now down the third straightaway. Here we go. Garver trying to put it together into that last turn. Got the line going on and try to get the high-low. Uh-oh, found the open door with the Micro Boss. Here we go down the last straightaway. Jolly Joe coming back at us, trying to run it back to the stripe. On 119 bike will get the 2. De La Torre. Right there, though. Right there. Making moves, though, Ridge. Making moves. Stevens, Dysick, O'Brien in and out of the second turn. Down the third straightaway. Keeping this one locked in. Looking for that semi-main event. 11-year-old intermediates on the way back through. Still got the top spot. Rolling back at us. Let's see what we got. Airing it out a little bit on the way back home. Going to be the 54 bike. Or 51 bike on the way through. The 79. Dysick in O'Brien. 1-2 on a Moto 68, 69 Shimano driving in high-low. Oh, here we go. Bar-to-bar action down the third straightaway. Gold Cup in the 97 bike. We're taking 3-4 riders. Are going to be a combined moto. It's all up for grabs out of the last turn. Last straightaway. Back to the stripe to go. 68, 97 Gold Cup 3 in the 47 bike. Well, Colwell, DeGlassy, Weaver, and Cothers taking all your transfer spots for the 12-year-old intermediate class. 13-year-old intermediate class, top 4 moving on. Combined moto with this one as they come in and out of that second turn down the third straightaway. Muller, Larson, Winters, bringing it back through with Hopkins. Gets this one back at us, bringing it back home. Give it up for Noah Hukin, though. Give it up for Noah Hukin as he's coming out of the last turn. Looks like he's got a hand injury going on, but still been getting after it all day. So give it up for Noah as we come on back around out of Prince George, British Columbia. Way to keep it solid all day long, Noah. Coming back through. 14-year-old intermediates looking for 3 riders coming through. First gear fast, looking for a top spot out of that last turn. Let's see what we got coming back through. J-Dub going to go Williams. Williams bringing this one back through at the 126. Alexander will pick up the 2. The 685. Mont will grab that 3. That's the way it goes down on a Moto 73, 74 Shimano, 15-year-old intermediates. Steensland, Sampson, Rubik. Cranking things up down through that third straightaway. A little 15-year-old intermediate. Total points racing going on. Rubik on that top spot. Back at it again. Coming back through the 229 bike. Steensland for the 2. Sampson for your 3. Battle Moto 74, 75 Shimano into the second turn, third straightaway. 16-year-old intermediates locking in the lane choices right now. As they come down the third straightaway, going to be Slim Shady. Mansfield on the top spot. Bubble Wrap Stevens for the 2. As we keep it all locked up right there on a Moto 75. 16-year-old intermediate. 17-20 intermediates, driving it out of the second turn, third straightaway, 52-29 bike, a little side-by-side, Van Valkenburg and Ortiz coming down the third straightaway. Going to be Leon coming back at us out of the last turn. Bring this one back through, got it wrapped up on the top spot, back to the line, still your 29 bike. Going to be Saul Ortiz back to the stripe with the 52 bike. Well, Van Valkenburg will get a 2, Leon will get a 3. 'Airing it out of the last turn. Williams on the top spot, coming back through, looking for a 2, going to be a 12 bike. The average Johnson will pick up that 2. That's the way it goes down right there in a Moto 77, 78 your Moto. Driving into the second turn. Got a pretty good one going on with Williams on the top spot. Jackson and Schroeder working this one out. Jackson cranking things up down the 3 straightaway. We'll bring it back through in and out of that last turn. We got these guys rolling on back home. Still looking for that front line run. Williams out on the top spot. Williams, Schroeder, Jackson, 1, 2, and 3. (46-50) intermediates in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. Payne, Rios, and Larson coming down through that third straight. Gotta be Payne looking for a top spot out of the last turn. The 28 bike gonna roll it on back through. Look, oh man, coming back through. Big Toro coming on back at us. Larson, but he hangs on. Rios coming back to the line to get the 3. He's trying to give him the horn. Helmstetter, Nielsen, Bower. He's aiming up for the main now. He knows the move. Coming out of the last straightaway. Good to get these guys going on. 56 and over intermediates. 91 bike on the top spot. Helmstetter bring this one back to the stripe. We're going to go Bogart for that 2 spot. Nielsen for the 3. As we go back to the girls club with the little ladies once again as we come out of that second turn. Man, she is no joke right there. Luo on the top spot as she comes out of the second turn, third straightaway. Robertson Ward working it out. Ward's on the move right now. She wants a piece of the action. She wants to get tied up for this main event. Luo checking out on the last straightaway as she comes on back at us looking for Roberts. Roberts looking for that 2 spot with Ward on the 3 now. Back to the line. Roberts going to pick up the 2. Ward for the 3. That's the way it goes out of Moto 81. 82's your Moto. Lost one along the way. 8-year-old ladies down the 3 straightaway. We'll make some noise for her. She coming back through. Montgomery, Hayner, near. Back at it. She's back up on it, though. Bring it back through. 19 bike going to go. Hayner on the top spot with the Gold Cup chant. Lily Diamond Montgomery back at us. The Energizer, though. Grenier, give her some love. Give her some love. Out of Klamath Falls, Oregon. Oh, yeah, all the way down to K-Town. That's where I started announcing. That's the first track I ever announced at Klamath Falls, Oregon, man. 22 years ago, I think it was now, something like that. Reuter, Leram, Mendez, something like that, huh, Ridge? I don't know. It's been a minute. That's all I know. It's been 20-some years, that's for sure. Coming back to us, 83 Izumoto into the second turn right now. Cherry Bomb coming back in, hot in and out of the second turn. Reuter on the top spot. She's got it locked in down through that third straightaway. Leram and Mendez keeping things ramped up down the line as they head back for home. Out of Moto 83, 8-year-old ladies on track as they keep things locked and loaded, coming back around. Airing it out, Reuter. I like it. Cherry Bomb coming back down the line. Last straightaway. Big Money Mendez for the 2. She heads forward out of Moto 83. 84 is your Moto. Jersey, KO back, bring it back around. Flannery charging hard right now as they head forward into that second turn. Everybody's shopping for those lane choices. Whoa, swoop a loop on the low side right there. Oh, Haley Jersey coming in hot, Revolution colors. Man, she took a couple clinics and put it all together right there. That's for sure. Back at it, though. Here we go down the last straightaway. Beck coming back to her. 8 and the 12 side by side. 8, 12, nag 3, 1, 2, 3. As they come back down to with the 16 bike of Flannery get the 4. Great stuff going on right there. Out of Moto 84, 85, 11-year-old ladies now. Flannery, Cooley, Cavallini. Dr. J going to go to Hinkie on the front line run as she comes down to that last turn, last straightaway. She'll keep it locked in for a lane choice right there as she comes back through. Looking forward on the way back around. 16, 4 in the 10. How about Cooley, Cavallini, and Flannery as they head back around. Elves and Cross checking way out front right now. Mayhem Racing Colors, Montgomery and Richardson out of the last turn. Last straightaway as they bring this one back through. Taya coming back to the line. She get it locked up right there with the 3 bike of Montgomery. We'll pick up the 2 once again. The finish it up. In and out of that second turn. Down the third straightaway. Who's got the charge? Beck, McClure working it out. Duncan and Hanson. Hanson trying to crank it up around the outside, getting this one rolling on back out. It's going to be the boss Beck. Beck on the top spot as they come back down to it. Duncan looking for that 2. Duncan on the 2, back to the line. 7 bike, sneaks the wheel in right there. And McClure for the 3, Hanson for your 4. Out of Moto 87, 88, your Moto in on the second turn, third straightaway. McCormick, Olsen, Hopper keeping things locked in, looking for the top spot. Little K McCormick, Gold Cup champ, trying to keep the wheel on the front line out of that last turn, trying to keep that lane choice locked in, coming back down to it with the neck forward. McCormick rack to the stripe, should get it done right there. And Olsen for the 2. Anderson, Truman, Lalish coming down that third straightaway. Got room for 2. These ladies moving on, 15, 16 lane. What are you looking back for, Anderson? We got a nodder coming our way. Don't be falling asleep on that one with Alish coming back through on the 2 as he got this one going on. Back at us out of Moto 89. Grutzy, Reese, bringing her back around. Crater. Yeah, shopping it now that second. Little Bossy on the top spot. Little authority going on right now as they come on back at us. Keep things locked in down that third straightaway. Grutzy going to try and ramp it up with Creeder into that last turn. Trying to put a sneak attack on it right now, but it's all Little Bossy RBR back to the line. She'll bring this one to the stripe. That's the way to go. 17 bike on the 2. Creeder get it locked up. Down to it. Out of Moto 90. 91 Shimoto out of the second turn. Third straightaway. De Silva. Christopherson. Circa on the top spot. Circa's charging hard right now. Riptide colors into that last turn. Should keep it on lock around the outside as we go down the last straightaway with Christopherson on the 2. De Silva for your 3. I'm on 91. 92 Shimoto into the second turn, third straightaway. 21 to 30 ladies looking for those lane choices right now as they come back through. Matt and Dakota. Dakota on the top spot. She'll get that third lane choice back at us. Matt will get the 4th one as they come back through. We'll see where they end up in the main event as they get things wrapped up. Total points racing going on with these ladies right here. It's been a good battle going on all weekend long with all 3 of them as they head into that second turn right now. Hernandez on the 2 spot. Hills on the top spot. Oh, but here comes Tapatio. She's trying to spice things up down the 3 straightaway. We'll see what happens in the last turn. Jam and Jen Hill looking for the ace. Wants to go tied up with Anderson on this one. Out of the last turn, last straightaway. Looks like that's the way it's going to end up. Hill, Hernandez, Anderson, 1, 2, and 3. Barry Nimisic coming in and out of the second turn down the third straightaway. They'll lock this one up for their lane choices right now as they come back through, getting ready for the main event. And that second go-around, 94 is the Moto 41 to 50 ladies. Last of the girls club coming our way. It's all Barry on the top spot. Back to the line. Melanie looks for the 2. And that's the way it'll go down as they come back through with the Little Tykes. And the 5 and under expert bikes as they come back around. Barry, Graham, Whitney coming down the 3 straightaway. Little Z, Graham getting another ace locked in. He's been under on the top spot with these guys all weekend long as he comes back through one more time. The last straightaway looks like Whitney looking for that 2 spot in the 56 bike. Baby Squatch and Barry get the 3 out of Moto 95. 96 is your Moto now. 6-year-old experts. More lane choices going on as they fight for this one. Going in and out of that second turn. Who's got the horsepower to get it done? 3 in the 19 bike looking for a top spot. How about James Lewis Hartnett? Hartnett cranking things up down the third straightaway for that Sabre crew into that last turn. He'll bring this one back around. Got the door slammed on him a little bit, but he runs the high line, takes it upstairs, gets the backside. Rolling on back to us. James out front, back to the line. 28 and the 19 bike. Hartnett and Lewis will get the 3. Out of Moto 96. Out of the last straightaway, Howard, Brackett, back to the stripe. We're going to go with the 49 bike. The Hungry Man on the top spot, Howard. He'll bring it back through. Lee going to go Brackett for the 2 out of Moto 97, 98 Shimoto. Harnett, Schmedding, Weaver working it out. Tingy coming down the 3 straight. Bring this one back through in and out of that last turn. Who's got the front line locked in right now as they head back home? Lock it up out front. 2 to a semi-main event. 17 bike. How about Hartnett and your 31? Hartnett, Tingy getting it done. 1 and 2. Out of Moto 98, 99 Samoto heading in the second turn. A little more shopping going on. 2 more to that semi-main event. 10 bike. Got his eyes on the prize right now. Gardner coming down the third straightaway. Gardner out of K-Falls. He's trying to hang on to that top spot now. Bringing this one into that last turn with Miller and DeSomber coming back through. Airing it out on the top spot. Back to the stripe will go 10 and the 20 bike. The 11 bike trying to make it happen. Didn't quite have enough. How about Miller? Gardner on the top spots out of Moto 100. 101 Samoto down through that third straightaway. The Baja Kid, Ferris on the top spot. Fly Racing Colors out of Bend, Oregon. Brings it back through. Lewis and Teej out on the last turn. 2 more going to that semi-main event. Back to the stripe we go. Gold Cup 1 in the 5 bike. How about Ferris and Teej, top 2. Out of Moto 100, 101 Samoto. Down the second straightaway. 9-year-old experts to a semi-main event. They're all slicing and dicing, shopping hard. Looking for a way into that second turn with the 65 bike. Monet, McLaren, McPeak. Run this one down through that third straightaway. A little single file drive now into that last turn. A little sneak peek coming up on the backside. Trying to find the secret door into the last straightaway. Here we go. Ray Monet coming back to the line with the 25. McPeak will get it done. 1-2. Out of Moto 101, 102 Shimoto in on the second turn. SeaTac jersey on the top spot. Going to be Tanimura coming down the third straightaway. McCord and Weiss, the top gun, trying to find things into that last turn. Looks like McCord's going to lock it in for the 2 spot. Tanimura out front. They'll stretch it out down the last straightaway, and they'll bring it back home. Out of Moto 102, 103 Shimoto. Wormsbecker's working it out. Peterson. Boer coming into that second turn. Sneak peek, looks and drives it back around on the 124. The Speed Queen coming down to Wesley. Put a nice move into the second turn. Trying to find a way to that semi-main event. The door got cracked back open again as they come back at us. Wormsbecker's back to it. 5 bike gets it done with the 124. Peterson, the 124. Wesley, we got to pick up the 2. Out of Moto 103, 104 Shimoto. 10X. Teeting up. Mr. Garcher, how you doing, buddy? Bringing me the hydration? You're the man, dude. Jock Kubia, Gray, Gibbon, McCarty coming down that third straightaway. Manson into the last turn. They go, bring this one back through. Got it wrapped up right now. Going to be the 23 in the H bike. How about Gray and Gibbon? The 1-2 coming back at us out of Moto 104, 105 Shimoto now. Mata, Roth bringing it back through. Delano, Miller, Victorino. Cranking things up down the line into that last turn. Let's see who's got the top spots locked in. Bombshell Colors coming back through. Looking for this one. Got to be River Mata on the Gold Cup 2 plate. Mata back to the line with your 11 bike. Gran Torino will pick up the 2 out of Moto 105. Howard, Downey, Pritchard working it out. Miller and LaSalle coming down through that 3 straight. Bringing them into the last turn. Room for 2. Moving on to that main event. Single file drive on the way back home. Got to be Ryder Miller. Miller on that top spot. Back to the stripe. We're going to go with the 4 bike. Miller and Pritchard, 1 and 2. And that's how they get it done out of Moto 106. More 11-year-old experts coming our way. Big group into the second turn. Everybody's doing some shopping right now. 8 bike coming out of the second turn. Down the third straightaway. Ryder Downey. Downey fires things up. Grabs a handful of throttle on the way back around. Downey takes way up over the top spot on the 21 bike. It's up for grabs on the 2 spot now down the last straightaway. 16 bike going to hang tight on that one at the line. A McLean Downey, man, he put the move out of that second turn, third straightaway coming back at us. The little Matrix Jackson. He needs a little redemption right now. He wants to find his way into that semi-main event. Been having a rough go this weekend, but he's all solid right now. Moving on through the program as we come back down to it, the NAC 14 bike. Hackett will pick up the 2 with Jackson. 2 out of Moto 108, 109 Shimoto now. Hyatt, Winters, Gibbons, Sherman. Down through the 3 straight, bringing them into the last turn. Everybody's on the move right now, looking for another semi-main event with the 12 experts. 3 bike out front. Got to be Hyatt. TOP coming back to the line, and the NAG 5 bike will get up the CNAG 5. And Sherman will pick up that 2 spot out of Moto 109, 110 Shimoto now. KO, Van Etten, DeSommer, and Dalkey coming in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. The Gold Mushroom, KO on the looking for that top spot. Factory Moto Phil bringing it back around, last straightaway. Coming back down to it, KO on the 7 and the 6 bike. DeSommer will pick up the 2, and that's the way we're bringing it home. Out of Moto 110, 111 Shimoto down the 2 straightaway, more 12X. Looking for that semi-main event. Room for 2. Got 3 on the track. Making moves into the second turn. 7 bike. Shows the wheel. Can't quite seal the deal. Let's see what he's got going down the third straightaway. Got to hit the march and make it happen again. Cracks the door open right there. Finds a wheel on him. Coming back around. Let's see what happens. They see Tax Slam a DOS in the 7 bike. Waited patiently and made it happen right there out of Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Beardsley making the moves. Good stuff. Here we go down that second straightaway, looking for that top spot. Schroeder, Johnson, McPeak, and Burns. Coming down the 3 straight, 112 is the moto as they come back at us and get this one on the top spot. Got it locked in with back to the line with the 26 and the 17. He'll get it done 1 and 2. How about Burns and McPeak on the 1-2? LaSalle, Christensen, Groff will drive this one back through in and out of that second turn. 58 in the 8 bike. Wi-Fi just having a fun Sunday, just riding the track, having some fun as he's coming back around in and out. We're going to go. Groff and LaSalle. He says, I'm not going to spoil it for any of these guys. I don't want to be a spoiler alert, but I just want to ride my bike, man. Coming back to the stripe. That's the way it's going to go right there. 14 next to a semi. Big stack downtown. Let's see what happens. These guys all fighting for it. 2-3 wide going to that second turn. Here we go. 4-2. Nice move on the 66 of Triber. Let's see if he can hang on to it down the 3 straightaway into that last turn. Trying to make another move on the way back out. Still got psychotherapy on the top spot. Back 2 is 58 in the 3. Kershaw on the 3 bike. Rubik going to go 1 and 2 back at us out of moto 114. 115's the moto. Taking the high road, making a payoff with the 4 bike. Right now, Road Rage Guevara in and out of that second turn with the 43 bike down the 3rd straightaway. Hernandez cranking things up, throwing a little style out front. It's all Guevara on the top spot as he brings it back through the last turn, last straightaway. Back to the line with the 43 bike on the 2. Hernandez, 115's the moto coming across the stripe. Gold Cup champ downtown. Gobalewski looking for a top spot and bring this one into that second turn. The Gold Cup champ. Here we go, looking for a 2 spot. Dr. Dre. How about Azus and Hernandez coming down the 3rd straightaway? Let's see what happens on the way back through. Last straightaway, still your Gold Cup champ on the top spot. Back to me. 6 bike. Going to get it done. How about Hernandez coming in hot right there? Hernandez. Woo, big shot going into turn number 2. Going to bring this one back. Whoa! 16-2. Right the white line of doom right there. Here we go down the 3 straight. Bring these guys to that last turn. Get this one wrapped up right now. Coming back down to it. Renfro, 911, 16th. DeBauer, Klein, Anderson in now the second turn. Out of the last straightaway of the F bike on the top spot. Habanero, Klein back to the line. He'll go with DeBauer. On the 2, out of Gold Cup champ plate as he comes up back through. Moto 118, 119 is the moto. 16 next to a semi-main event as they come in and out of the second turn. Herrera coming down the 3rd straightaway. Derrick's looking for Woodworth. Got 2 out there. These guys going. 2 riders of that semi-main event. These guys got a freebie, and 16X doesn't happen often. They'll take it, though. Back to the line. 37-31 bike. Coming into that second turn right now. Como on the top spot. In and out of turn number 2 down the 3rd straightaway. Griffith trying to hang tight on that 2 as he come down the line. Bring him into that last turn. It's up for grabs. Found the open door in the Gold Cup plate on the way back home to Somber. Back at us. Back to the line. We're going to go. Como back to the stripe. To Somber looking for the 2. Out of moto 120. 121's the moto now. Bellinger, Weiss, Miller out of the first turn. Down the second straightaway. Charging hard right now with the 19 bike. Going to go Bellinger in and out of turn number 2 down that 3 straightaway. Rocha, Weiss keeping things on lock on that 2 spot. Looks like that's the way these guys bring it back down the 3 straight in that last turn out of moto 121 as they qualify into a semi-main event. 1720s downtown. Going to be a heater going on with this one in the second go around. Brad Beer fires it up out of the first turn, second straightaway. Let's see what goes on with Monty on that 2 spot. Takes it up big time. Slides into that second turn on the 2. Driving down the 3rd straightaway. Bellinger trying to crank things up now. Let's see if he can put something together in the last turn, but it's all Brad Beer out front. Superman goes wire to wire on this one in the second go around down the last straightaway. 31 bike. Monty going to pick up the 2. LaSalle, Creeder, and Azus out of the first turn, second straightaways. Somebody slowing down on the first straight, having some problems. Maybe a mechanical going on with the 7 bike of LaSalle. And Azus going to get it done on the 1-2 as they come on back through. Oh, yeah, that's right. He did go down on the cruiser, though. Still getting back after it, though. How about it? Matt Darnell and our to away rip tangent fly colors out front. Going to bring this one out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Got to be Darnell smash on this one coming down the 3 straightaway. And bring these guys in and out of that second turn, 3rd straight. Still the last straight coming back to us. Got it wrapped up right now. Going to go Darnell. Darnell on the top spot. Back to the line. We're going to go Darnell and Matt. 1-2. Back to the stripe. 1720X. Last rack going to that semi-main event. As we come on back down to it, get this one wrapped up right now. Looking for Brown. Brown on the top spot. Gold Cup champ going to come on back down to the last straightaway. Darnell picks up the 2 as they come on back home. As they get things wrapped up as they come on back down to it. All right. Well, we got some bad news. So on the second straightaway, back in Moto 103, Wesley Boer cut through the pro section. You can't cut through those cones and cut onto the inside, so was moved to last place. So Boer was moved to last place in Moto 103. Wormsbeckers will end up with the transfer. So your transfers in Moto 103 are Gunnar Peterson and Eli Wormsbeckers. Once again, Wesley Boer was disqualified for actions on the second straightaway, cutting over into the pro side to make the pass. You cannot do that, so that's what happened. We'll get back to racing. Ekman Wood, Davis downtown, 26-35. Experts headed into turn number 1. Got to be Kyle Wood. Woody Wood on the front line. Run out of the first turn down the second straightaway. He'll keep things on lock right now. Coming down the 2 straight, trying to lock this one in. Looking for those lane choices. Oh, bar to bar action. High-low. Here we go. Down the 3 straightaway. Who's going to hit the marks? Got to keep it smooth now, boys. They go. Oh, rodeo time. Lost one right there as we come back out. It's ramping it up. Wood bring this one back through at the 45 by Ekman. Lost Davis down the 3 straightaways. Back up, though. Give him some love, man. Give him some love. He put a solid move out of the second turn with the high-low, lined it up, but just missed one mark down that 3rd straightaway. That's all right. We'll work it out in the main event. Thigpen, Adams, Jersick in and out of the last turn, looking for a top spot as they come back down to us. Going to be the 59 bike on the top spot. Adams going to bring it back to the stripe. We're going to go with the Gold Cup 2. Thigpen will pick up that 2. Jersick on the 3. (41-45) Experts in and out of the second turn. 3rd straightaway, 21 bike out. Slowed on the top spot. He's coming down that 3rd straightaway. Barry and Hurlbert trying to crank it into the last turn. Got the big 21 bike, a slow out front. He's going to bring this one back through with the 18 bike on that 2 spot of Barry. The H bike, Hurlbert going to get that 3. Gates going to get it going on. Kelly bring this one back through and out of that second turn. Gates out front, bring this one back through. They're hollering at you, Kelly, bringing it back through, bringing it into that last third. Gates getting it done out front. Kelly on the 2 spot. He's bringing it back around in and out of the last third. Gates bringing it back. Gates, Kelly go 1-2 back to the line out of Moto 129. 51-55 Experts on track now. A couple more racks going to finish up the second round, and we get into some semi-main events. All right, still coming down through that 3rd straightaway. Bring this one back around. 130 is the moto. In and out we're going to go. Gold Cup number 2. Tommy P. Payne going to bring it back to the round. No pain, no main, he says. Coming back to the stripe. That's the way it's going to go down right there. 56 and over Experts as they come back another second turn down the 3rd straightaway. Anselmo, Merrick, Sanders working this one out. Sanders, he's saving it up for this main event, man. I know what he's doing right now. Coming back at it, he says, I got to save it up, man. These guys are fast. We're going to bring this one back home. Anselmo going to get that top spot. Scooter Merrick on the 2. Leslie Sanders on the 3 as they come on back through. Sanders going to get it wrapped up right now as we finish up the end of the second round. We're coming back through. Looks like Sanders going to finish up right there. So if you guys are watching at home on Flow, we're going to take a little commercial break. We're going to get the semis all staged up and ready to go. We'll see you guys back in a few minutes.
Yeah, semis coming up next, guys. We got 18 semis today. The 18 semis, 7-inner, 9-inner, 11-inner, 8X, 9X, 12X, 14X, 16X, and 1720X. We have 18 semis coming up next.
We're here with Jack and Lexi, one of BMX's fastest couple. Lexi, how are you feeling going into the weekend?
Oh, I'm feeling good. I mean, it's a nice facility. Had some practice yesterday. It's a little smaller of a race, but still excited, still stoked, ready to go.
I love it. And, you know, normally I ask a rider, I say, what is it going to take for you to be successful this weekend? But because we've got the two of you, let's flip it. What's it going to take for Lexi to be successful this weekend?
I think she's got to stay out of her own head a little bit. And if it's total points, then she's just got to deal with it and have consistent laps and ride aggressive in the turns for sure. And I think that'll do her well.
And same question for you. What's it going to take for Jack? Jack won the last race he did. So Jack's feeling good. What's it going to take to keep that up?
I think he's just got to be a big, strong, strapping young man, you know?
I think it's going to be hard for him. He's not very big or strong.
So, yeah, I mean, same thing. Consistency, I think he's just got to believe he can do it, which I know he can. So that's that. He's fast enough. Well, fast enough. So.
It's a great couple. These guys, there's a lot of chemistry going on here. I love it. Good luck this weekend, you two.
Dysick and De La Torre down out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. The Prophet look. Oh no! Here we go. Getting a little loose on the two straightaway. Getting a little bars banging on going on right now. 269, 119 bike. Prophet, De La Torre getting it done top two. Oh, it's going to switch it up right now. The Gold Cup champ goes down on the second straightaway. Axton Wood. Get him checked out, make sure everything's all right. Coming back to the line, still your 269, 119 bike, going to go 31 and 202. Whitmarsh and Pope will round out your top spots. Getting Wood checked out on the second straightaway, making sure he's all good. Oh, the defending Gold Cup number one goes down on the second straightaway. Come on, give him some love. Give him some love. Where you guys at? Hook him up, man. Hook him up. Look, he's going to ramp it up, though. He might throw us a little style Stenson on the way back through. You never know, man. What do you got, Axton? Bring him back home, man. Show him what's up. The champ coming back home. Bring it back through. He says, all right, I'll just get it done. One more time for Axon Wood coming back home. Elvis across Andersini, Wood, Boer, Lavish, and O'Brien coming out of the first turn. Down the second straight. Let's see what happens on this one as they go into that second turn. It's going to be a tight group coming back around. 53 bike on the top spot right now. Lavish coming down the 3 straightaway. It's all up for grabs with this one as they go down that 3rd straightaway. Elvis cross, Andersini, Wood, Boer, O'Brien ramping it up on the way back out. Still your 53 bike on the front line run with the 83. Looking for the 2. Wood. Back to the stripe we go. 28 and your 33. Rounded out. Andersini and Elvis cross with your top 4. Out of somebody number 6. 8X. Here we go. Got to be Tanaka, Stromer, Hammond, Hartnett, Ferris, and Miller. Charging hard into turn number 2. Single file style out of the second turn. 3rd straightaway. Hartnett picking up on that 2 spot. Tanaka's out front, though. Got this one locked in. The Baja kid, the Gold Cup champ. He's going to bring him out of the last turn. Coming back through on that 3 spot. Wants to keep the number 1 plate again as he come back down the line. Hammond looking for that 4. Back to the stripe. That's the way to go. Out of semi number 7, semi number 8. Christensen. Charging into turn number 2. Everybody's firing things off on the way back around 6. Bike on the top spot. Arenas coming down that 3rd straightaway. Got this one locked in. War Dog, he's sliding in on the 3 right now. Coming back at us. Dr. Dre picking it up. He's into the 2 spot now on the way back home. Down that last straightaway. War Dog sits on that 3. Back to the line. That's the way we'll wrap it up right there with the 4. The 10 bike of Gardner rounding out your top spots. Semi number 9, 9X, charging into the second turn. Cooley, Gray, Hurlburt, Monet, Peterson, McCord in and out of the second turn. Got the 6 and the 5 bike running the top 2 spots of Gray and Peterson down that 3rd straightaway, looking for that 3-4 into that last turn. Single file drive on the way back around. 4 spot could be up for grabs. We'll see what happens. Looks like it's all locked in now with Cooley. Cooley coming back to the stripe with a 96 bike. A Hurlburt rounding out your top 4. Out of semi number 9, semi number 10 now. Emery, Barry, Curtis, Tanamura, McPeak, and Warms Becker's out of the first turn. Second straightaway. Got to be Elijah Emery. Emery on the top spot, looking nice and smooth. And in and out of that second turn. Got this one locked up with Cheddar Bear Curtis. Curtis picking it up on the 2 spot down the 3rd straightaway. Warms Becker's working this one out down the line. They go into that last turn. Who's got the 4 spot? Doing a little shopping right now on the way back home. It's up for grabs on the way back down the last straightaway. 10 bike trying to get in it. Tanamura. Looks like the 8 bike will head back to the line. Barry gets it done at the stripe. Oh, big pile up down the 2 straightaway. Man, these guys have been working it out, and it's been getting rough in the streets for these dudes all weekend long. Coming back out is Tanamura, Victorino, Dobson, Hollingsworth, Jackson, K.O., Hackett, DeSomber. Back at us, looking for the top spot now. Back to the line. Tanamura going to come back through. Going to go with Hackett for the 2, 7 in the 12 bike. KO in the 12. Victorino picking up the pieces. Everybody's getting back up. Jackson's back up. Give him some love. And having a rough go this weekend out of Wyoming. Got another one back up. That district number 1, Liam Hollingsworth out of Fairbanks, Alaska. He's back up on the 2 straightaway. Give him some love on the way back around. We'll pick up the pieces. Dobson over there. We'll get him checked out. Man, oh man, 12X has been no joke all weekend long. That's for sure. Little Matrix, man, he's had a rough go. Both the Jackson boys, man, have had a rough go this weekend. Coming out of Wyoming. Got to hang out with them at their local track last year on tour. Some good stuff. Hollingsworth coming back around, making the trip out of Fairbanks, Alaska down here for the summer probably. Cooper Dobson's back up. Factory Redmond will give him some love as he's coming off the track. More 12X headed our way. Got to be Jet Fuel. Fishbaugh headed down into turn number 1. Going to get things going on. Davies Bears, Wonton Tar, Gray Height, Dawson, Sherman, Beardsley coming into that second turn. Everybody's getting on the gas right now. Jet Fuel, Fishbaugh on the top spot. 9 in the 28 bike coming down through that 3rd straightaway. Tar and Davies Bearsher is getting it done. He's picking it up, bringing this one back through out of that last turn, last straightaway, looking for that last spot. Who's going to get it going on? Gray bring this one back to the line. That's the way it's going to go down. Another one coming my way, 14 next to my number 13, dropping into the second turn, 6, 19, 3 bike, and it done 1, 2, and 3. How about Tar Auto locking it up, coming down the third straightaway. Lish looking for that third spot as we head forward in and out of the last turn. Coming back at us, Kershaw, Gobolewski, and Hernandez coming back to the line, looking for the 58 bike. Going to get that 3 of Kershaw. That's the way it goes out of semi number 13. Semi number 14 now. Beeman, Vestal, DeSommer, Guevara, Rubik, Hernandez. Charging it out the second turn, down the third straightaway. Got the 28 by Vestal, Beeman. 1 and 2, 14X. Semi number 14 down the 3 straight in that last turn. Coming back around, looking for it. Got to be Sam Squatch to Somber. Somber picks it up on that 3 spot on the 20 bike. Back to the line with the 4. Guevara rounding out your top spots out of semi number 14, semi number 15, 16X coming our way. Mims, Mink, Johnson, Herrera, Ballinger to Somber in and out of the second turn. Whoa! Dropped one off going into that second turn. Third straightaway, 23 bike of Johnson. Johnson hanging tough on the 2 spot now. Mims going down hard on that second turn, getting back up though, giving some love. Coming back out of the last straightaway, looking for that 2 spot. How about the 3 going to go to the 19 and the 14 going to get the 4. Bellinger and Mink and rounded it out. That's the way it goes. Get this one going on. Here we go. Start running them up. Grucci, McClure, Como. Paradox working it out in now the second turn, down the third straight. Como, the 27 bike, little side by side. Cruci, Como, 1-2 into the last turn. They'll keep things on lock right now. Everybody's getting a little loose out there, trying to fire things off down the last straightaway. Got to go west. West going to pick it up for the 3. Yeah, the 32 bike. Yeah, McClure. I like it. Uh-oh, here we go. Another one downtown. 1720s. The heat is on. Here we go. Kapanen sliding into that 2 spot now. Got to be Brad Beer out front. Brad Beer, Kapanen on the 1-2 down the third straightaway. Kurluck, Beal, Darnell, Monty, Matt, and Plata all trying to find a spot. Let's see what happens on the last straightaway. Brad Beer bringing this one back down to it. He's got this one wrapped up with Kapanen, Nag 3, and the 22 bike. How about Kurluck and Plata? We'll round out your top spots. Out of semi number 17, semi number 18. 3 wide going into turn number 1. Let's see who's got the horsepower. Going to fire it up. Pop the clutch out of the second turn. Down the second straightaway. Jackson, Kelly, Grenier, Lavish, LaSalle, Brown, Aces, and Darnell. Whoa, coming in hot now down the 3 straightaway. Everybody's getting it on down the line. Let's see what happens in the last turn. Coming back through. Who's got that top spot locked in? Got to be the Road Rash Kelly. Kelly back to the stripe. 60-15 in the 25 bike. What about Darnell, Lavish, Kelly, and Jackson? That'll round out and that'll wind down the semis. What do we got? What do we got going on, boys? You see the boys all heading out right now. They're going to do a little T-shirt toss, a little merch toss right now. Yeah, don't walk away from the fence lines yet, folks. Guess what? They're going to do some. Deegan Brown does not play ball sports. Let's.
We're here with Zane. Zane, we're on the line for the autograph session. Who are you most excited to meet?
Gage Gomalicki.
And what's your favorite thing about Gage Gomalicki?
How fast he is and all the skill he can use on a track.
I love it. Well, good luck this weekend.
Thank you.
is a deep-rooted history of legendary BMX racers here in the Pacific Northwest. On track this weekend at SeaTac BMX, I see some riders that might, in the future, be a legendary racer. But let's take a look around the track, let's talk to some people, and let's hear what they think about legendary, historic BMX racers from the PNW.
What's up, everyone? I'm Lane Van Ogle, and I'm here at SeaTac BMX. I'm the program director out here. I help run the show a little bit. I'm not going to take all the credit because there's an incredible team. A couple Northwest legends that I looked up to growing up. Eric Meyer, I remember doing one of his clinics very first time when I was just getting started riding. And also Pee-wee, Brent Lee. That guy taught me everything I know about doing corners, riding lines, going fast, just how to make moves.
We're up here at SeaTac BMX. Long time running track. It's been a few different locations, basically in the same area here. But yeah, man, when you think Pacific Northwest, you got to think of BMX Hall of Famers, one of the all-time greats like Gary Ellis, Clarence Earthquake Perry, Chuck Cooper, of course, who ran Seattle Bike and the Red Line and all that for many years. He's obviously was a big name up here. Hall of Famer as well. Lots of other great riders over the years. You had the Hausman brothers. You had Brad Moore, Darrell Young, another Hall of Famer. Pacific Northwest. Sean Day was a national #1. Josh Clapman, national #1. Bart McDaniel was another great rider out of the Northwest. But yeah, we were talking about, me and a bunch of the Washington guys were talking about all these guys just the other day. So lots of great riders out of this region over the years. Many top tier riders over the years.
Going down. It's all going to happen right about now as we head down that second straightaway. Gibbs and Dalkey Andersini on the top spots. We are in the main events right now. If you're just tuning in on Flow Bikes, welcome to the Sunday program as we come down that third straightaway. Gibbs and Dalkey Andersini picking this one up. Total point racing going on, but it's Roman the Rattler Andersini on the top spot for the 11-12 mixed open right now as we bring this one back down the last straightaway. One more time on a Sunday fun day. Goes 3 for 3 back to the stripe. The 51 bike of Dalkey going to get the 2. Gibson for your 3 spot. That's the way it winds out of main moto #1. Duncan in the second turn, third straightaway, Nowak and winners. 13-14 mixed open on track as they head for home down through that third straightaway, bringing them into that last turn. Got it wrapped up right now. It's Harlow Duncan. Duncan on the top spot, airing it out a little bit on the 2. Going to be Colby Winners and Hunter Nowak on the 3. Back to the line out of main moto #2. Coming at it now down the third straightaway. Kumo D winners on the top spot with the 15-16 mixed open. Gallagher, Hayes, and Grutzy coming out of the last turn and last straightaway. It's all the 84 bike. A winners on the top spot. Back to the line. Go Gallagher for the 2. Back through that last straightaway. Hayes for the 3. Tumbleweed Grutzy for the 4. Back to the line. That's the way we're bringing out a main moto 3. Main moto number 4. Down the 2 straightaway. Emery, Warman, Beck, Miller, Kelly. Emery charging hard in and out of that second turn. These two have been battling it out all weekend long. Warman coming out of Canada, keeping it all international. Emery, Warman still 1-2 down the third straight. Oh, tried to hit him on the way out, but didn't quite seal the deal enough. Emery says that's not going to work out today, bud. Warman on the 2 spot, back to the line. The 32 by Kelly will pick up the 3. Good racing right there. I'll tell you that. Some good stuff as they come in and out of that second turn down the third straightaway. Hackett, Dobson, Mitchell, Docky, winner. Coming back through. Yeah, I'll give Linder a little shout out. He might be tuned in. Raj coming back at us. Got the last straightaway coming back home with Hackett on the top spot as he comes back through the last straightaway. Hackett, Mitchell. Mitchell 1 and 2 back to the line with the 56 bike. Donkey get that 3. But winners the 4. Main motor number 5, main motor number 6, in and out of the second turn, third straightaway, West Klein, Mims, LaSalle, 15-16 open, main motor number 6, back through that third straight. In and out of that last turn. Nice run out front with the 5 bike calling Mims. Mims coming back to the line. Gets it wrapped up right there with the 9 bike West and the F bike Klein. Rounding it out with LaSalle on the 4. Bradbeer, Darnell, Merrick, and Keorkis coming in and out of the second turn. Down the third straightaway. Superman Bradbeer keeping it on lock. Looking nice and smooth all weekend long as he comes back around with Darnell on that 2 spot. 208 Rift Colors out of the last turn, last straightaway. Bring it back to the line. It's all Bradbeer. Darnell, 1-2, back to the stripe. Scooter Merrick going to get that 3 spot. Judah going to pick up the 4. As we get into the title chase for the plate and the jacket right now with these ladies in the 800 Girls Cruiser. Here we go. LaSalle, Guevara, Mendez, and Cavallini. Got to be the pistol in and out of the second turn. Almy coming down the third straightaway. Factory Bombshell coming down the line. Revolution Colors. Baby Shark LaSalle. She knows how to put some moves down in that last turn. Guevara trying to crank things up. Coming back at us, which sees what we're going to get on the way back through. Here we go back to the line. Almy, LaSalle 1-2 back to the stripe. Guevara will get the 3. Looking for the 4 spot. Going to go Mendez back to the line with Cavallini on your 5. As they head back down to it, LaSalle, Harris, Anderson, Tassie. The little pirate finishing up her last gate bump of the weekend so she can get her Gold Cup plate collected up as we got Supernova and LaSalle in and out of the second turn down the third straightaway. Got to be Mama Hat Anderson. Anderson on that 2 spot. Purple Poison going to go Harris on the 3. And the pirate going to come around one more time and she comes off the side of the track. She hurt the knee over the weekend. She couldn't race, but she said, I got to bump the gate because I want my plate. Ellison crossing the Hanky James Buck. Richardson, Cooley, and Cavallini down the third straightaway to that last turn. Elvis across. See ya, bye, adios. She's got about a half a straight on everybody right now. She comes on back at us down the last straightaway at 327 bike. And go James and the Hanky coming back through. And then the 3 bike. Another one charging our way into that second turn. Got to be Atanovich on the top spot. Got the aces locked in with Harris on the 2, or Olsen on the 2, Harris on the 3 as they come down the third straightaway. Harris trying to get around the outside, trying to make a move, but Atanovich, she says, I'm going to keep the door locked up tight, and I'm going to get that third ace of the day locked up, get the overall for it, coming back to the line. That's the way to go. 17-20 ladies with Kramer out front. The Gold Cup champion, defending number 1, should bring this one back through in and out of that second turn with the Gold Cup 2 right behind her. Kramer, Howard, Christopherson, Circa working it out. Kramer girls running the ladies league out here and giving back to the community and getting a lot of new ladies on the track. So good stuff for the Kramer girls as they come back around. It's all Kramer back to the stripe. Should go Howard for the 2, K-Bike for the 3, Christopherson, Circa for the 4. Another good battle going to go on right now with the 21-30 ladies out. Oh, nice save right there. Oh, man. Killer K made the save of the day right on that second straightaway. Coming back at us, looking for those top spots now. Got this one rolling on down the line into that last turn. Looking for the 2 McKilson claw hold. Dakota, Hernandez, and Matt will come on back through the last straight. Back to the line, 13 in the 536 bike at Dakota. Look for the 2. 1 bike. Coming out of the second turn, Hill, Lavish, and Anderson keeping this one going on down the line. Jamajan Hill on that top spot. Got the aces rocked and locked. Tapatio, take it upstairs. Send it out of the last turn. Coming back. Yeah, Hill, she sent it. Yeah, Tapatio sent it. Anderson, or Lavish is going to send it up a little bit back to the line. Ladies are having fun on a Sunday fun day. Coming back through on a main modal 14. 41-45 ladies on track right now as they head into that second turn. Barry running the top spot. Jackie on the 2 and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Yanni Melly picking up on that 3 spot as they head down the line. 41-45 ladies keeping things locked up all the way back through out of the last turn. Last straightaway. It's all Kat Barry on the top spot one more time and she comes on back through. Another battle with Stewart, Roberts, Kramer, and Spikeosaurus out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Kramer's on the move right now. Oh, the door's getting closed up. Looking for the inside drive. Trying to get a piece of it on the way back out. Stewart on the top spot. Keeps this one all international out of British Columbia. Coming down the 3 straightaway. Stewart, Kramer, Roberts working it out down the line as they bring him into that last turn. Looks like that's the way these ladies will finish it up right now. Good battle going on all weekend long. Back to the stripe. We're going to go Kramer taking the 2 spot. Back to the stripe we go. Roberts on the 3. Spikeosaurus coming back around for that 4. That's the way to go. 7 and under cruisers, little dudes, big wheels. Oh, our buddy, the trash man, back at it again in the main event. Anderson, Hartnett, James we head out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Keep this one going on right now. Looking for the top spot. Saber Racing Color is going to be Hartnett trying to charge hard in and out of that second turn on the 72 bike. Hartnett trying to get it locked up. Deer Park Mafia looking for the 2 down the 3 straightaway. Going to be James and Anderson, the lost dog. But the trash man, he's cranking it up one more time. Bring him back around on the big wheels all weekend long. Yeah, take it upstairs, Jordan, all the way back through. All the way back to the line with the 215 bike. Going to go James for that 2 spot. Anderson for the 3. Volker finishing it up one more time. Yeah, trash man will bring it back through one more time as he comes on back home. Give him some love. He might air it out this time. You never know, guys. Another one coming our way. Lost one down the 2 straightaway. 2 bike on the top spot. Dr. Dre, Teej, yeah, trash man, got it finished up, bro. Hartnett, Cromer, Gardner, Jockey Biak, DeSommer, and Tingy coming back through that 3rd straight. Last turn, action, still the 2 bike on the top spot. Dr. Dre, Teej, Trey, Teej, he's going to come back through. How about the 4, the 11, and the R bike? Hartnett will get a 2. Gardner will get a 3. Cromer will get a 4. Downriders back up, the 5 bike over there. Bodie, let's bring him back home. Another one charging hard out of the first turn, second straightaway. Emery trying to double down, got the open, trying to get the cruiser going into that second turn with Curtis, Berry, Cooley, McPeak, Weiss, and Monet. In and out of turn number 2, down that 3rd straightaway. Emery's got a lock on the drive on the way back home, trying to get this going on. Daylight Cycles, Hero Bike Parts on the way back home. C-Tech BMX, Cheddar Bear Curtis looking for the 2 spot back to the line. Emery, Curtis, 1-2, being the 7 bike. How about Berry will get a 3? Cooley will get the 4. As they come through main motor number 19, main motor number 20, Victorino, Gray, Zamora, Roth, and Nemes coming back through. Barry in and out of the first turn, second straightaway. Roth on the move right now, trying to find a way up to a podium, cranking hard into that second turn. Got Victorino, Gran Torino on the front line, running in and out of that second turn, third straightaway. 9 bike of Gray picking it up on the 2. As he come on back around last straight and that last turn, looking for a 3 spot. Roth still trying to get on the podium right now. 17 bike or 15 bike, 37 bike. Zamora will get the 3. Dropped one off in the first turn. 11-year-old cruisers coming down the second straightaway. Charging hard right now, in and out of that second turn. Lish looking for a front line run. Sensel, Stevens, Geddes, Pritchard, Castle, Hanson, May. Charging in the last turn. Lish trying to make a move on him right now. Sensel trying to hold on to it, coming back through. Getting the 22 bike out front. Stevens, Lish going to go 1-2 back to the line. Sensel gets the 3 in the 1 bike. Pritchard will pick up a 4. Now to main motor 21, main motor number 22, down the first straightaway. Tar, Gray, Victorino, DeSommer, Doss, Moore, Van Etten, and Evans looking for a front line run. Oh, the defending Gold Cup #1 out front. Got to be Wonton Tar Nation. He's got this one locked in going into that second turn. Gold Cup 2 right on the back wheel. In and out of the second turn down the third straightaway. Gray, Victorino, DeSombre, Doss, Moore, Van Etten, Evans all trying to work things out. But nobody's touching Tar on a Sunday afternoon. Coming back to the line. Gold Cup champ back to the stripe. He'll get it done. Got to be Victorino for the 3 and the 3 bike. DeSombre will pick up the 4. Dropping them off downtown. Here we go. Rudin and Hankey, McPeak, Davis, Helmstetter, Manchester, Schroeder in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Fitty bike on the top spot. Laser Turbo. Might want to pick this kid up if you got a team looking for a fast 13-year-old coming back to the line. I'm going to go with the 8 bike. And Hankey picking up on that 2 spot. Back to the stripe. We're going to go. Hempstetter going to get that 3 and the E bike. Blake Davis get the 4. Still getting our down rider checked out over there in that first turn. Make sure everything's all good to go. The action's heating up on a Sunday fun day here in SeaTac. Once again, hats off. A big shout out to the track crew, all the volunteers, everybody out here. Yeah, give them some love. Give them some love on the way back home. Not the way you wanted to finish the day, but sometimes that's just the way it goes with the racing. Main motor number 24, Broski. Got to be Tar out on the top spot. Cycle Therapy looking for the 2 down the second straightaway. Kershaw, Guevara, Williams, DeSombre, Lish. In and out of the second turn. It's all Tar on the top spot. Down that third straightaway. Brody Kershaw. Kershaw trying to hang tight on that 2 spot, but here comes DeSombre like a freight train into that last turn. He finds a spot. He's looking for a way back down at 3 wide as they come down the line. Lish, the 12 bike. It's like Lish, DeSombre, and then Kershaw coming back through. Down to 15 cruisers now dropping into that second. Oh, nice move with Holtz right there as he Height coming in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway, Halls. Servatius, Height, Nichols driving this one back around out of that last turn. Trying to make a move on the way back around the Roadrunner. Nichols trying to Roadrunner it down the last straightaway. Coming back to is going to go Halls for the 2. 96 bike for the 3. Height and Servatius is going to get the 4. 16 cruisers in and out of the second turn with the 6 bike. Gold Cup 3 chasing them down the third straightaway. Wise, Peony coming down the third straight. Storf and DeSombre into the last turn. DeSombre on the top spot. TVB, a Max out of Boise, Idaho. Coming back to the line. Going to go with the Gold Cup 3. Rocho, Weiss, and the 11 bike. Ryan the line will pick up the 3 spot. Back to the line. Storfa for the 4. Beal, Monty, Plotter, Kelly, Matt, Denton. Whoa, coming in hot right there. Road Rash trying to make a move, showed him a wheel, but had to grab a handful of brake real quick as we came back out us in and out of the last turn, looking for a top spot. Who's got this one? Rolling back home. Angel Plata back to the line with a 1 by Crazy Legs. Beal for the 2. Next 7 in the Gold Cup 3. Monty will get a 3. Kelly will get the 4. Van Ogie getting it done again. In and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Got it locked up with Holst and Ekman keeping these one round out and back at us. Coach Van Ogle coming back through as he gets locked up. Smooth. Van Ogie back to the line as always. Out of main motor 28, main motor number 29. Big charge out of the first turn with the Gold Cup champ on the top spot. Thick Pin trying to make it happen. Woody trying to come in hot right now. Here we go. Man, made a move right there. Can he make it run down that third straightaway? Still got him locked in on the way back around. 29 is the main motor number on the way back home. Still Thick Pin running the show. Thick Pin back to the stripe. Grenier on the 2. Wood for the 3. Back to the line. We'll go 6 bike. Given for a 4. Driving out of the second turn, third straightaway. Jacobia, Cohen, Rivera, Slota, Hayes, Barry, Jackson, and Bushnell keeping things ramped up into that last turn as they come on back through. Looking for Cohen on that 2 spot. Jacobia on the front line run, coming down the last straightaway. Slota looking for the 3 spot. 15 bike will get it. Rivera will get the 3. Slota will get the 4. Coming down the 2 straightaway like Darth Vader into the second turn. Rockin' Wade Hudson in and out. Turn number 2 down the third straight. Circa been trying to look for him all weekend long. Just trying to use the force. It's not working. Howard, McCord, Asquin on the way back around, but it's all Rockin' Ray back to the stripe. Looking smooth all the way to the line. That's the way it's going to go. Circa for the 2 spot. We'll bring it back around. McCord will get the 3. Coming into that second turn now, locking these guys up. Oh, the bus driver. You guys got your backpacks? Oh, the school bus driver coming down the third straightaway. Got to be Nelson, Cummins, Miller, Saban, Hood, Payne. Out of the last straightaway. Nelson on the top spot. He's coming back at us. Nelson going to bring this one back to the stripe. Miller for that 2 spot. Cummins for the 3 in the 18 bike. Saban for the 4. Matoni, Albright, Rojas, and Selmo. Oh, lost Sanders down the 2 straightaway. Lost a couple of them. Might have lost Rojas with them. Albright getting it done now. Matoni on the top spot. Albright getting it done 1 and 2. They're back up. The old guys give them a little love on the way back around. Still Matoni out front. Factory 09 coming back to the stripe. Albright locks in for that 2 spot. Says, I'll take it. And Selmo, he says, I'm in. I made the move. I got it done. I'm bringing it back around. I'm on the 3. Sanders and Rojas coming back around. Give them some love. Simmons, Garcher, Gervin, Allendorf, Gamble. Let's see what goes on with this one as they start coming out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Dr. J. Simmons. Simmons going to come back around. Simmons getting it done. Garcher looking for that 2 spot as they keep things charging back through in and out of that second turn. Still your 24 bike. Dr. D. Simmons. Garcher ramping it up down that 3 straightaway. Gervin, Altendorf, and Gamble on track as they head for home out of the last turn, last straight. They got it one more time. Bring it back through. Throw me a little more style, Garcher. I love it, bro. Coming back to the stripe, 64 years young as they come on back through. Old Tykes, big bikes. Richards, Mundell, Bushnell coming down to the second straight. Looking for some top spots with these guys in and out of that second turn. Got to be the Bionic Man. Bushnell in and out of that second turn. Oh, ramping it up on the 2 spots. The Spinner Man, Mundell, but Richards coming down the third straightaway. He's trying to reel him in right now going into that last turn. Banks and Bars going to switch it up with the high-low on the way back home. It's all Bushnell on the top spot. He'll go 3 for 3 on a Sunday fun day. Back to the line with Richards on the 2, Mundell on the 3, and that's the way the old guys will finish it up for a great day of racing. 66 and over cruisers. 500 Navis, here we go. Been waiting for this one all day long. The little tykes, the little bikes, the 3-year-olds, 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds out on the track. How about Tar, Dent, Howard, Yang, Hammond, McLean, Colwell, and Myrick in and out of the second turn with a 198 bike on the top spot right now. Coming down the line, Dent coming down that 3 straightaway, locking it up. Tar, Dent, Howard, Yang, Hammond, McLean, Colwell, Myrick working this one out down that 3rd straightaway in and out of the last turn. Here we go. Coming back through. Who's got the top spot locked in right now as they come back around? Florence Dent going to bring it back to the stripe. 5 years young with a 181 bike. How about Davis Yang on the 2 spot, 4 years young as they come back around. McLean gets it done. Another 4-year-old, the 51 bike. Madeline, the hot rod. Howard should pick up the 4. So we come back through main moto 36. Main moto number 37, Tan, Owens, Carlock, Williams, and Williams. Keep rocking and locking on this one down the 3rd straightaway. 6-year-old novice riders bring them into the last turn. Who's got the horsepower out front? Bringing this one back through the 582. Going to go Tan out of Spokane, Washington. Back to the line. Tan, Owens. Top 2 back to the stripe. We're going to go Williams. Williams for that 3 as they come on back home. All right, get this one going on. 7-year-old novice riders right now. McLaren on the top spot, been singing the national anthem for us all weekend long. But she's got something to seal up on a Sunday fun day as she heads in and out of the second turn down the 3rd straightaway. Carlock ramping this one up, bringing it back around. Got Clayton on line 2 coming down that 3rd straightaway. Burt trying to make it happen all the way back at it, but the girl on fire out front. Liberty McLaren coming back through, taking up the big win. Say hello to your newest USA BMX Intermediate. As she comes on back through, she told me this morning, I got to get one more win, and I'm going intermediate. And I said, you're halfway to the girls' club. And she says, yes, I am. So congratulations, Liberty McLaren, moving up onto the intermediate class. Resser, Joachim coming back through with Jensen and out of the last turn, looking for the aces right now. They're tied up on this one. 194 bike, going to go Chris Jensen, going to get the ace and get the overall win as he come back through. Maverick for the 2, Hunter for the 3. Well, that was Chris's 10. Another one moving up. Say hello to your next newest USA BMX Intermediate. All right, Jensen moving up. So that's 2 for 2 right there. All right. Gotta love it. McLean, Kusick, and Johnson coming down the 3rd straightaway. Yeah, if you got to move up, let us know so we can fire it off. Coming back out is main moto number 40 out of the last turn, last straightaway, looking for a top spot. Harley McLean coming back through, goes 3 for 3 on a Sunday fun day. Back to the line, going to go Johnson for the 2 spot, Kusick for the 3. We get it done right there out of main moto number 40, main moto number 41 into turn number 2. Beardsley Cuthbertson, Letter, Mingus, and Hill. Down through the 3 straight, keeping things locked in right now, looking for those top spots. The Duckmaster, Beardsley, Top Gun, BMX trying to make it happen. 33 bike coming out of the second turn. Now Cuthbertson back at us now. That's all Daphne on the top spot. Back to the line. Ewell with the 22 bike. Trophy Sophie will pick up the 2, and the 554 bike. Letter will get the 3. Big shot on the outside of Francisco Aparicio. And first turn, Toros on the top spot. Baum, Bell, Fisher, Cole, Cardenas, Siemens, Ingersoll. Yeah, speaking of that Toros cycling group, man, I'll tell you what, check out the Seattle Times. They got a big write-up for those Toros guys in the Seattle Times this weekend coming up. So make sure you guys check it out. They're doing a lot of good stuff for the BMX community. Aparicio on the top spot. They bring this one in now to the last turn, last straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot now. Got to be the Tornado bombing. Aparicio back to the line. They bring this one to the stripe. Going to go with the 122. Cole going to get the 3. The 70 bike. Bell will pick up that 4 as they come back through Moto 42. Main motor number 43, 14-year-old novice riders now. Chirinos looking for Nowak, Bays, Hennings, and Harris coming down the second straight, looking for a top spot. Who's driving this one back around, in and out of turn number 2 with the 591. Chirinos working it out. The 26 bike on the 2 down that third straightaway. Nowak working on a 3. .591. Chirinos coming back to the line. 26 on the 126 bike. Bays to go. Nowak will bring it back around. 16-year-old novice riders now. Bella, Jones, Payne, Lamont. Driving this one in and out of the second turn. The Loganator, Bella on the top spot. Out of Moses Lake coming down the third straightaway. Oh, doing a little shopping though. Jones trying to find a way in. Into the last turn they go, coming back through, looking for Jones still hanging on that 2 spot, but it's all the Loganator, Bella on the front line. Back to the line. He'll go Jones on the 2. We're going to go Payne on the 3. Lamont on the 4. Out of main moto 44, main moto number 45. Cooper is working it out. Rios and Muller in and out of the second turn. Oh, yeah, Rios trying to ramp things up again. She's got that Gold Cup, number 1, part of that Toros crew down that third straightaway. Muller getting it done out front, back to the line. First gear fast. Bring this one back home. Last straightaway, locking it up. Got to be Leslie Rios. Rios for the 2. Back to me. Cooper is going to get the 3. Nicholstroh, Burkhart, Castle, Stevens, Hayes, Donkey in and out of the second turn. Third straight, they go down the line. Nichols looking for that top spot, trying to get it wrapped up on a Sunday fun day into that last turn and bring it back through. Last straightaway, looking for Stroh, Burkhart, Castle, Stevens, Hay, and Donkey coming back through. It's the 101 by Stroh getting it done on the 2, back to the line with the 137. Burkhart will get that 3. They come back at us out of main moto 46, main moto 47. 41-45, Navi's now getting it done. Carlock on the top spot. Owens, Burns, Hodkins, Siemens, Volker, France. Ramping it up into that last turn, looking for those top 3 spots. Everybody's making moves right now, shopping, looking for it, trying to get a plate today. Back to the line, Osho, Owens to pick up the 2 and the 183 bike. Hodkins to get a 3. Your points are posted up through the cruiser classes now. Your Gold Cup final points are posted through cruiser. Go check out and see if you're the champ. Weaver, Gibbs, Armbruster, Asquin, Steenson, Hull, Christofferson, 46-50 Navis. Once again, your points are posted through the cruiser classes. Coming on back out. It's out of the last turn. Going to go Weaver. Weaver on the top spot, back to the line. Getting it, Gibbs. Gibbs on the 2, back to the line. We're going to go Armbruster for the 3 with the 506 bike. Asquin going to get that 4. He is in cowboy boots. He's getting it, man. I tell you, Christofferson. Hey, he's coming out of Cheyenne, Wyoming, man. You know there are a bunch of cowboys out there, yeah, they don't play around. Whoa, no, RBR, my man, going down right there, Roberts. That's not the way he wanted to do it. Spencer, Guptill, Jensen, Servatius, Manson, Bailey, out of the last turn. 257 bike out, 287 bike out front, back to the line. How about it with a 915 bike? Going to go Spencer for the 2. A 141. I'm a Guptill for that 3. Roberts is back up. We'll give him some love on the way back around. Once again, guys, your final Gold Cup points are posted through Cruiser. So go check it out. Five and under intermediates got a full rack downtown. Smith, Dyson, Kenny, Ward, Cromer, Cohen, Boer, and Cedar coming in now in the second turn. Let's see what happens. Who's got the top spots locked in right now as they head into that second turn? 83 bike making a move. 93 bike out front. Engel Smith coming down the third straightaway. 83 bike going to go Kenny. Kenny picking it up on that 2 spot. Dysick trying to find a way with Ward, Cromer, Cohen, Boer, and Sidick out of the last straight. Back to the stripe we go. The 893 bike on the top spot. Engel Smith getting the win today. Coming back through. Kenny for the 265. Dysick for the 356 bike. Cromer for the 4. As they head on to main motor number 50. Main motor 51 now. Novak, Sisma, France, Wilkinson, Hukin, McLean, Auger, Moreland. Charging hard down the second straightaway. Lead driver trying to check out on the rest of the pack as he heads into turn number 2. The 168 bike out front. The Kraken McLean got it locked in down that long 3 straightaway. Hitting all the marks nice and smooth on the way back through out of that last turn. Novak, Sisma, France, Wilkinson, Hukin trying to find a way with Auger and Moreland. Down the line we go. 168 bike out front. The 186 bike. Sisma on the 2 spot. Going to go 138 bike. And Novak will get a 3, 32 and the 35. You can get a 4. Wilkinson will get a 5. 7-year-old intermediates, another full gate going downtown for a main event Gold Cup final. Bianco Fiore, Zane, Thomas, Turner, Cohen, Anderson, Cruz, and Curtis out of the first turn down the 2 straight. Who's got the juice? Who's got the horsepower? Leo Zhang on the top spot. He's got everybody knocking on the back door right now, trying to kick it open as they head out of the second turn, third straightaway. 108 bike. Not skipping a beat. Nico coming down the third straightaway. Nitro Nico going to fire things off and hit the button into that last turn. Trying to make it happen. Leo says, not yet, bro. Uh-oh, coming back around the 75 bike. Jack Cohen getting the game. Nitro Nico coming back to the line. Whoa, 14 bike going to hang on. Leo, Nico for the 2. Woo, some good racing going on right now at SeaTac. Let's see what happens right now. Falk, Burns, Gibbs, Maitland, Boer, Drossel, and Gibbons out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Trying to make it happen right now. Whitaker Falk on the top spot for the Bike Master coming into turn number 2. He wants to get the job done on a Sunday fun day. Oh, man. Look like he's got it locked in now. Lost a couple to 59 and the 103. How about Burns and Maitland bringing them back around. But Whitaker Falk out of the last turn, last straightaway. Make some noise for your newest USA BMX expert. 595 bike, 750 bike, and a 695 Boer going to get the 2. Dent going to get the 3. But man, experts turning up all over the place. Lost a couple around the track. They're getting them back up. Got another one headed downtown. 9-year-old intermediates on this one. Gates, Bianco Fiore, Harder, Wilhelm, Burkhardt, Mingus, Wood, and Bird out of the first turn. Dropped one off downtown. All right, pick up the pieces. Get it going on. Gold Cup 2. Wants to turn it into a Gold Cup 1 today. Let's see if he's got all the points stacked up to make it happen. 88 bike. Luca coming in hot down the third straightaway. Luca's going to try to hit the nitrous button on the way back home. Let's see what he's got coming back out. I still got Gates on the top spot. Bianco Fiore coming back through on that 2. Back to the line, looking for the 3. Going to be the 89 bike. A Harder hanging on to that 3 to the stripe with the 339. Burkhardt will get a 4. Main moto number 55 now. Waller, Anderson, Hawkins, Gillum, Clayton, Robinson, Moore, Rauda. Looking for a way down low. Shows him a wheel. Can he seal the deal down the 3 straightaway? Hitting the marks. Got a good little push going on with these guys going down the line in that last turn. Trying to make it happen on the way back through. Still got the top spot locked in with Gilham. Gilham trying to come back out with the 867. Gilham, Waller, 1-2, 86 bike will get the 3. Hawkins. Now to main moto 55, main moto 56. Profit, Lavish, De La Torre, Wood, Whitmarsh, Andersini, Pope, and Ellison Cross. 269 a Profit on the top spot, coming down the third straightaway, keeping this one locked in. Lavish, De La Torre working it out. Wood, Whitmarsh, Andersini, Pope coming back through, but still it's all the Profit out front. He's got this one locked and loaded coming down the last straightaway. Whitmarsh looking for that 2 spot. Whitmarsh and the 202 bike will get the 3 of Pope. Dickinson, Williams, Mason, Braden, Cothers, Weaver, Colwell, Belgassi coming down out third straightaway, looking for a top spot. Bring these guys in and out of the last turn. Who's got the lead charge coming back around? Got to be the e-bike. Toros, where are you guys at? Bring him back home. He's got it locked up, looking for the top spot. How about Williams? Williams on the 2, back to the line. 80 and the 68 bike. I'm going to Brayton to get a 3. Cothers will get a 4. Another one headed down through the second straightaway, charging hard. Everybody's looking for a way up front. Got to be Gilman on the top spot. Manchester, Campbell, Fulton, Hawkins, Winters, Larson, Mullert. Down the 3 straight into the last turn. Main motor number 58, 13-year-old intermediates on track as they head for home to the 21. Gilman coming back through the last straightaway. Gilman, Manchester, 1-2, 53 in the 57 bike. Campbell will get the 3, 57. Winters will pick up a 4. Out of main moto 58, main moto 59, 14-year-old intermediates. Headed for the second turn, third straightaway, 10 bike of Robinson, Parks, Williams, Alexander, Mott. Keep things locked and loaded down the third straightaway, stretching it way out. Nice lead ride going on for the 10 bike of Robinson, bringing this one back home out of Prince George, British Columbia. Back to the stripe. We're going to go with the 54 bike of Parks. Will pick up the 226. Williams gets the 3. Steenson, Sampson, and Rubik in and out of the second turn. Third straightaway. Rubik out of Bend, Oregon, been running the front line way out front in this class all day long as we come back through. Steenson and Sampson working it out on the 2-3 as they head in and out of that last turn. But it's all Rubik. Going to bring it back through, get it wrapped up. That's the way it's going to go. 229. Steenson on the 2, Sampson on the 3. Winners, Uhl, Mansfield, and Stevens coming down the third straightaway. Got to be Kumo D. Winners on the top spot. The 84 bike. Senate Racing Colors out of Port Angeles. Back to the stripe. He's going to go. Truan looking for the 2 with Mansfield on the 3. That was another move up right there. Kumo D, your newest USA BMX expert. All right, Winners. Way to get it done on a Sunday fun day. Welcome to 16X. Here we go down the second straight. Who's got the top spot? Turner, Rapp, Ortiz, Van Volkenberg, and Leon in and out of the second turn. Tommy Turner, Smith Rock, BMX track coming back down the line. Bringing them back through. Going to get these top spots locked in. See what we got going on with this one. Coming back to 116 to Turner. Turner back to the stripe. Rapp going to get the 2. The 29 bike. Ortiz going to get the 3. Get this one going on back to the stripe, looking for that top spot. We'll see who's going to come back through. Going to be a 79 bike, 571. Hayes for Days. Oh, might have got him right there. Down the third straightaway, Brownie, Campbell, Williams, Schroeder, Jackson keeping this one locked in on the way back home. Last straightaway, got it going on back to him. He's going to go the 41 of Campbell. Campbell on the top spot. Campbell, Brownie, 1-2 back to the line, 62. And then 13 bike of Jackson. Curtis Robinson, Crane, Payne, Larson, Rios, Big Toro out of the last turn, last straightaway. Curtis on the top spot. Back to the line, 82, 145 bike. How about Crane and Robinson to get the 3 as they come on back home? Getting this one going on. Helmstetter getting it done. Nielsen, Bogart coming in now that second turn, 91 bike. Yeah, Toro Cycling Group, man. Those guys got a big ride up in the Seattle Times today, so make sure you guys check it out, see what they got going on. Doing a lot for the community, bike rodeos, all that kind of stuff, bringing in the little kids, the big kids, all of it. So good stuff on the Toros group there. Coming back through. Helmstetter going to get that top spot as he comes back around. Looking for Bogart Nielsen coming back through. Great racing going on. Welcome to the Girls Club. You guys ready for the ladies? Here we go. Let's ramp it up one more time. Look at the smile on her face as she comes out of that second turn, third straightaway. Smile and focus, intensity down the third straightaway with Lewis, Roberts, and Ward working this one out on the way back home. Last turn actually coming back through. Little Charlotte Lewis coming back down the last straightaway. She goes 3 for 3 all day on a Sunday fun day. Back to the line. She'll get it done right there. Going to go Roberts for the 2. Ward for your 3 spot out of main moto 67, main moto 68. How about LaSalle, Almy, Linder, Guevara, Hayner, Reuter, Montgomery, and Mendez down the 3 straight. They go into that last turn. Got the top spot with a baby shark of LaSalle. LaSalle will bring this one back home. Reuter looking for that 2 spot. Cherry Bomb back to the line. She'll pick it up for the 2. Nag 8 and the 1 bike. Almy will get a 3 and the 1. Linder will get a 4 as they come back through. Main moto 68, main moto number 69. Montgomery, McGinley, LaSalle, Beck, Jersey, Kao, and Flannery down the second straightaway. Oh, the SeaTac girls are doing some work right now, trying to get in the game as they come in and out of turn number 2. But LaSalle, Supernova on the top spot. Oh, Momo Montgomery moving on down the third straightaway, sliding into that 2 spot as she comes back around. Hugs and kisses. Got to go back on that 3, back to the line. There we go, down the last straightaway. 1 bike of LaSalle. Montgomery get it done 1 and 2. The 8 and then the 3 bike. Beck will get the 3. Oh, lost one right there. Get her checked out right away. Beck, Christensen, Azis, Nahanke, Cooley, Cavallini, and Flannery coming down through that third straightaway. Got this one wrapped up out front, looking for that top spot. Christensen going to try to swing it on the inside, coming back through. Big trouble. Beck back to the stripe. She's going to go Beck, Christensen, 1-2, back to the line. We're going to go. Nahanke going to get the 3 in the 16 bike. Cooley going to get a 4. And we were checking out Azis over there on the 2 straightaway. Went OTB, over the bars as we call it, as she was headed up through that step up triple going into turn number 2. So we'll get her checked out and make sure she's all right. Tell you right now, if something wasn't wrong with her bike, she'd be riding that thing off right there. Come on, one more time. Let's go, SeaTac. Isabella coming off. Get her ticket. Shake it off. One more time. Let's hook her up. Got another one heading down that first straightaway. Looks like Ellison Cross going to look for that top spot again as she heads down to it. Richardson and Montgomery out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Aces all day for Ellison Cross on that top spot, and she will check out on this one as she heads in and out of that second turn. Down the 3 straight we go. Looking for the 2 in and out of the second turn. Going to go with the 3 bike of Norm Montgomery. Richardson working it on the 3 as they head down that third straightaway. Rocked and locked, coming back around in and out of the last turn. Going to go. 12-year-old ladies coming back to the line. Main moto number 71. Ellison Cross get it done on the top spot. Montgomery for the 2. Richardson for the 3. Another heater coming into that second turn. Rift Tangent Canada colors on the top spot. Factory McLean coming down the third straightaway. Got this one locked in. Food Donné trying to hang it on that 2 spot. And there goes McGinley trying to crank things up on the way back home. Will wind up the turbo on the way through, but Food Donné going to hold on to that 2. McGinley on that 3 spot. Little P back to the line. How about the 10 and the 4 bike coming back through? Beck going to get the 4, and Duncan will get a 5 as they head for home. Out of Main Moto 72, Main Moto 73 down the second straightaway. Green, Olsen, McCormick, Sherman, Hopper in and out of that second turn. Got to be the Mean Machine. Green out front. Ran the ABA Futures class this weekend. The first couple of days we go down. Olsen, McCormick, Sherman, Hopper working this one out of the last turn, but it's all SeaTac, Mean Machine, Green out front. She comes back down the last straightaway. Olsen for that 2, back to the line, looking for a Gold Cup champ for the 3. McCormick brings it back through. Main Moto 73, Main Moto number 74. Broyce is coming down the line. Autotovich, Gallagher, Guile, Anderson, Reese, Alex, Creeder, cranking things up into that last turn. Everybody's trying to find a way up into the podium spots right now as they come back around, making moves on the way back through. 3 wide on the backside, coming back home. Broyce gets it done. Gallagher on the 2, Autotovich on the 3, Reese on the 4. Made some moves. She tried to get it done. 17-20 ladies now. Dropped on off downtown. We'll get her checked out right away. Broyce, Kramer, Howard, De Silva, Christopherson, Circa in and out of the second turn with a NAG 15. Michaela Broyce is out front. Factory Moto Phil out of Victoria, British Columbia, coming down the 3 straightaway. Circa's back up over there. Give her a little love on the way back home. Kramer hanging tight on that 2 spot as we come out of the last turn, last straightaway with the 13 bike. De Silva holds on for the 3 and the Gold Cup 2. Howard for the 4. 21-30, ladies, downtown we go. Main motor number 76, McKelson, Clawhold, Dakota, Matt coming out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. Keeping things locked in on that top spot. McKelson in and out of the second turn. Unleashed Colors coming down that third straightaway. Keeping things locked in, looking for that 2 spot. Oh, here we go. Dakota trying to ramp it up back to us. Killer K, Clawhold trying to get going on high-low from the backside as they come back through. Still the 12 bike out front. McKelson back to the line. In bike hangs on to the stripe. Clawhold and Dakota. Uh-oh. 2-car pile up downtown, getting heated, getting spicy down there. Tapatio, what's going on with this one as they come back around? Jamma Jen Hill, she's going to get it going on back around for Brody's Bricks, but Hernandez and Tapatio and Anderson trying to get things figured out down in that first turn. We'll get them checked out, make sure everything's all right. She's going to finish her lap up right there. Anderson going to bring it back in and out of the second turn. Shaking it off. Still getting Hernandez checked out there. Make sure she's all right. The 12 will get the 3. As you come back through. She's getting back up. Talking girls club. Make some noise. Let her feel the love. She's shaking it off. She's like, give me my stuff back. I'm not walking off. She's going to shake it off. She's going to ride it out. I'm telling you, girls club, man, it's no joke. No joke out there. Stenson, he'd still be laying on the ground. So would I, Jamie. I'm telling you, bro. Not gonna lie. She's gonna finish it out. I'm telling you. Fist bumps. Saddle back up. I'm telling you, man, you can't. You don't mess around with the girls club, bro. It just ain't gonna happen. They charge. They don't mess around. Yeah, where we at? C-Tac. Come on, let's bring her home. Let's bring her home. Your points are posted through 7 Girls Club. Points are posted through the 7 Girls Club. Come on, let's give her some love. Let's give her some love. Girls Club. The ladies don't play around. They are serious biz-whiz when they're out there racing, I'll tell you that. Kramer, Stewart, Barry, Nemsick going to get things going on with this one as they head down the second straightaway. These ladies been getting things going on right now as they bring us back around. In and out, we're going to go. Second turn, third straightaway. Stewart, Kramer working it out. These ladies have had a hard battle royale as well all weekend long as they come down back at us in and out of the last turn, last straightaway. Melanie trying to pick it up for that 4th spot as they come back through, but it's all on C-Nat 16. Kramer will get the 2. Stewart, Kramer, 1, 2. Barry for the 3. Melanie for the 4 as they come back around. And that was the last of the Girls Club coming our way. How about Barry Graham and Whitney out of the first turn down the second straightaway? Little Z got to go Graham on that top spot. This kid's been murdering the class all weekend long. Looks like he's going to keep it going for another lap as they go down that 3 straightaway. Baby Squatch of Whitney picking it up on the 2. Barry on the 3 as they come down that 3rd straightaway. 5-year-old experts, man, these kids did a lot of work to get to the expert class, that's for sure, and it's showing. That's all the way back to the line. Little Z, Graham back to the stripe. He's going to get wrapped up right there. Whitney and Barry on the 3. Beck, Cohen, Sensel, James Hartnett, Lewis. Cranking into the second turn. Gold Cup number 1 right now. Showtime Beck, your defending champ, wants to keep it for another season. Coming down the line. Cohen, Sensel, James Hartnett, and Lewis working this one out of the last turn. Big run out of Beck out of the last turn. Keeps it on fire, on track down the last straightaway. Going to go flying Finn Cohen. Cohen picks it up for that 2 spot. Back to the line with James. James will get the 3 in the 28 bike. Hartnett will pick up a 4. Another one coming our way down the second straightaway. Got to be Thunder. Chin on the top spot. Not skipping a beat through the second turn down the 3rd straightaway. Camden style points Norris. Norris picks it up for that 2. Howard Brackett working it out down that 3 straight into the last turn they go. Main motor number 81 on track. CDAC 1 on the top spot. Chin coming down the last straightaway. He'll get the win. Back to the line. Go Norris for your 2 in the 49 bike. Howard will get your 3. Tanaka's Arenas, Hartnett, Teach, Ferris, Christensen, Hammond, Gardner sliding down through that 3rd straightaway. Dr. Trey on the top spot. The young lion trying to crank it up on the inside, trying to drive it back through. Still got Tanaka's, Arenas back to the line. Arenas and Tanaka's back to the stripe. 6 in the Gold Cup champ. Well, Ferris will come back through. Gray, Emery, Peterson, Curtis, Cooley, Warmsbeckers, Hurlbert. Barry into the second turn. We're going to go Elijah Emery on the top spot, trying to get the triple for the day as they come through that 3rd straight. Bring these guys in that last turn and bring them back around, and let's see what goes on for that 2. Gray trying to hang on for the 2. Back to us, going to go Emery. Emery got the triple for the day as he comes on back to the stripe. 6 in the NAG 11 and the 68 bike. Curtis will get a 3. Warmsbeckers will get a 4. Out of Moto 8, main Moto 83, main Moto 84, Beck, Warman, Kelly, Lewis, Gray, Mata, Gibbon, Victorino. Down the 3 straight, bring him into the last turn. Oh, nice move right there on the underside, coming back around. Warman put it together on the way back home. Let's see if he can bring it. Yeah, Warman brings it back to the stripe. We're going to go Mata for the 2. Mitchell, Sensel, Foudane, Lish, Miller, Downey, Pritchard, and McLeod into the second turn with the 2 bike on the top spot. Coming down the 3rd straightaway. He's got it rolling on back at us. Going to go Mitchell. Mitchell bringing this one back through. Mitchell, Miller on the 1-2 in and out of the last turn. Oh, got it locked in for that 3 spot. Nice move and drive right there by Ryder Miller. Coming back to the line. 31 and the 21 will get the 3. Miller will get the 2 and the 21 at Downey will get a 3 spot. Tanny Mira, Fishbaugh, Hackett, Tar, Victorino, Bearshires, KO, and Gray down the 3rd straightaway, but it's all jet fuel. Fishbaugh out front, Psychotherapy Colors out of Tacoma, out of the last straight. He's going to go looking for the 2 spot down the line with the 9 bike. Going to go Wonton Tar, bring it back through with the 28 in the Gold Cup 2. How about Davies Bearshires on the 28 bike and the Gold Cup 2? Tanny Mira will get the 4. Rude, Davis, Nahanke, Helmstetter, Burns, Groff, McPeak, and LaSalle into that second turn. Laser Turbo on the top spot. Kids not no sponsor. You might want to put them on your team going into that last straightaway. Looking for a jack attack. Nahanke picks it up for the 2. Rude, Nahanke still on the 1-2 down the line. He's got these guys locked and loaded coming back to the stripe. Looking for that 3 spot. 26 and the 36. How about Burns will get a 3. Helmstetter for the 4. Whoa, pulling into the second turn, 3rd straightaway. Broski, Tar, Vestal, Otto, Beam, and Lish, Desammer, Kershaw, Guevara out of the last straightaway. Got to be Broski. Tar Nation on the top spot, coming down the last straightaway. Otto looking for the 2. Got to be the 3 in the 28 bike. How about Lish will get a 3. Vestal will get a 4. Out of main Moto 88, main Moto 89, Height, Nichols, Durkin, Cervantes, Piper, Renfro, DeBauer in and out of the second turn. Got to be the 8 bike on the top spot down the 3rd straightaway. Keeping things locked in right now. Down the line we're going to go. Durkin always lurking on the top spot as he comes on back down the last straight. Bringing this one back to the line. Going to go Piper for the 2 spot. 1 in the 16 bike. Nichols will get a 3. 16 bike. Renfro will get the 4. Out of main Moto 89. Main Moto number 90 now. DeSommer, Como, Johnson, Crucian, Bellinger, West, Mink, McClure, into turn number 2, then down the third straightaway. Gold Cup 2 to Sommer on the top spot. Trying to ramp things up going into that last turn. Let's see what happens on the way back around. Last straightaway, still got the fire out front with the Gold Cup 2 to Sommer. Coming back down the line, last straightaway. Crucian on the 223 and the 457 bike. Johnson will get a 3. Como will get a 4. Out of main moto 90, main moto number 91, now 1720s. Taking the big side, smart run, coming down to it. Captain in on the top spot, in and out of the second turn, third straightaway at the Nag 3, sitting on that 2 spot down the third straight. Got to go Kurluk. Kurluk, Canadians running the show right now, in and out of the last turn, keeping it all international on the front lines as they come back down the last straightaway. Plata looks for that 3, back to the stripe. Bradbeer going to hang for the 4. Out of main moto number 91, main moto 92, Jones, Tamburo, McKilson, Wood, Ekman, and Davis out of turn number 1 down the second straight. Looking for it now, flat pedal city going on. Yeah, Jones coming in and out of the second turn. He'll throw us a little style. Coming down the third straightaway, McKelson. Jones working it out. They get things going into that last turn. Let's see what Joe. Oh, here we go. Found the open door down low. Coming back around. McKelson back to the line. Looking for Jones in the 46 bike. And Tamburo will get the 3. Another one out of the gate down the first straightaway. Shakes Kelly out of Jersey. Thigpen working this one out. Whoa, a little hang up. Might have cost him right there. Let's see what Shakes has got for him down the 3 straightaway. Kelly trying to keep things going on out of Jersey. Thigpen working it out in that last turn. Still coming back around. Keeping it on lock right now on the 36 bike. The roadkill. Kelly back to the line. Shakes for the 2. Thigpen for your 3. Well, lost one down there. He's walking it off. We'll give him a little love on the way back through. Adams. Look at that. Hugs and high fives, man. He's like, I'm sorry, bro. He's like, hey, dude, let's racing, man. That's just the way it goes. Gotta love it when they come back, though, man. That's what it's all about. You put the helmet on, it's all about the race. I want to win, you want to win. That's just the way it goes. But we can all be friends after the finish line. It shouldn't be any problem at all. That's it, man. All right, here we go. 41-45 experts downtown. Jockey Biek, Olsen Bar, slow to Barry Hurlbert down into turn number 1. Jockey Biek on the front line run out of the first turn down the second straightaway. Looking for that 2 spot. Going to be Jason Olsen. Olsen cranking things up into turn number 2. He's going to fire it up, bring it back around in and out of that second turn. Third straightaway. Barr and Slow to working this out. Barry getting in the mix as they go down through that 3 straight. Bring him in that last turn. Jockey Biek coming back home. He's going to bring this one back to the line. Going to go Olsen for that 2 spot. Back to the stripe. Going to go Barr for the 3. And the 21 bike. Slow to going to come back for that 4 spot. 46-50, Hudson, Circa, Gates, and Kelly. Downtown we go. Circa trying to get the low line on him. Rockin' Ray Hudson down the 2 straightaway. He's got a little extra pull going on. He's all stealthed out like Darth Vader on a Sunday afternoon as he come in and out of the second turn, third straightaway. It's all Hudson coming back out of Circa, trying to ramp it up into that last turn, trying to find a way to the front line. But it's all Rockin' Ray Hudson, wire to wire as he comes on back to the stripe. Circa for the 2. Going to go Gates for the 3, Kelly for the 4. Take another one downtown, Sabin Hood, Payne. What you see is what you're going to get with the boys right now as they head on down into turn number 1. See who's got the horsepower on this one. Out of the first turn, down the second straightaway. got the lock on the top spot. Super Saban bringing it back around. Hood trying to get things going in and out of that second turn. Got to hit some marks on the 3 straightaway. He wants to make it happen on the way back around. Tommy P. Payne, he says, all right, I'm just going to take it easy, man. I'm good on my 3 spot as we come back around. In and out of the last turn, last straightaway. Super Saban bringing it back to the line. Psychotherapy. Wrap it up right here all the way back to the stripe, and that's the way it's going to go. So we come back out of main moto 96. Main moto number 97 now. Last one of the day on a Sunday fun day. Gold Cup Northwest Final. SeaTac Washington, Matoni, Albright, Anselmo, Merrick, Sanders bringing this one back through. Down the line we're going to go. Bring him into that last turn. It's all Matoni on the top spot as he comes on back at us. Anselmo locking in on that 2 with Albright on the 3 spot. Made the move on him. Made it stick as he came back around. Albright going to come back around. Scooter Merrick going to get that 3 spot. I'll tell you guys what, man, that's a great day of racing here. That's a great way to finish it up. We're going to have the award ceremony coming up here quick, guys, but that's a good race going on all weekend long out here at SeaTac BMX. Once again, a big shout out to the volunteers, the track operators, everybody out here. Thank you guys for all of your hard work leading up through and into this weekend. And keep doing what you guys are doing, because I see a lot of big things happening around Seattle right now. And guess what? You guys are making it work. All the track operators up here. I came up here last year and had all kinds of good stuff going on. So we got some great stuff going down. But, man, I'll tell you what, day number 3 out here at Gold Cup Final has been great, guys. We'll see you guys next time at the finish line. We're going to get the award ceremony. We're going to give out the plates, the jackets, all the stuff. The rain was supposed to come, but you know, the BMX gods, they held it off for us, man. So that's the way it's going to go. But once again, guys, thanks. SeaTac BMX, everybody out here. Seattle Sports South Side, thank you guys for all your support and everything. Until next time, guys, we'll keep it styled up. We'll see you guys right here at the finish line. Love you, Redbone. You bet, brother.
Do you like BMX? I like BMX.
Well, so do we. Welcome to Full Tilt Bike Co., where we're a collective of young racers working to build the largest selection of BMX race products. But we're not your typical mail-to-order store. So make sure you check out the Full Tilt Bike Co. YouTube channel, where we do product spotlights, bike builds, and give out BMX racing tips and tricks.
Join the community and see what the new age of BMX product sales looks like. Bleh.
USA BMX, where everyone rides.